Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 695th episode of the Geekverse podcast. I am the Clown Prince of Podcast, Travis Snell. I forgot to put it there. I was confused.
I am the golden boy, Kirkland Patzer.
Hey, my name's Dylan Muss.
I know it's a weird thing because I feel like a couple years we've tried to streamline of like, okay, reviews, like certain big reviews count and certain specials count. But still, I know we've done like over 700 casts, but still, Geek First, when I saw the 695, I'm like, 700. We're not doing anything special because Geek First Day will be in August, but still, maybe we'll make it a special, like a fun cast at least, 700. Make sure, as long as it's not a movie review or something, but 700.
It's the reverse 007. Should we do like a James Bond? You guys already did that James Bond cast, though, right?
We could
We'll
do
watch
like
every 007 movie and give our spiel on that.
I could do like a
so we have 5 episodes.
Sounds like
I
a good use for
could,
that.
or I'll throw it to Kirkland. I'd do like a little trivia or something. I'll make Kirkland do. Kirkland hasn't done trivia yet, so he could do it. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all dressed
You
up
want
in
me
suits.
To build up some 007
Sure, if you
trivia
have spare
for
time.
episode 700.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be very biased
in,
and
like,
only
3
pick
days.
in like eras that I want to do. So
I've seen like 2 of the movies.
80% of the 007s won't be representative.
Can you make them all multiple choice then? Make it. I feel like you should go for like obvious answers. Like his favorite car is blank. His favorite.
It'll be
Lady is
difficulty
blank.
level beginner. I
Include
think.
something
Yeah.
from
I
the
think we'll go with that.
upcoming game, because that I might know. Something
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Who is this?
Some Lenny,
The famous
it's just
songwriter.
Lenny, just
You
because
know,
Lenny
you know.
Kravitz trivia it has nothing to do with 007.
Flyaway is the
Who
hit
did
for
Lenny
which
Kravitz
singer?
lose his virginity to
Yeah.
at 19? Yeah.
This actor's daughter is in the Batman. you're like, what? He's in the game, But yeah, that's coming up in a couple months now. 007, that's great. I was very happy because the Boys finale is no longer on May 25th, so now it's just the entire season of Spy Noir and Bond. But at least there's something going on there. But yeah, we got lots of stuff coming. Especially like I feel like there's been a lull. Especially I can't remember. I think it's in June we have one too. But I feel like there's been like we've been talking, but now it's like next week like Dune trailer's coming, Spider-Man's coming, Project Hail Mary's coming, and then there's a bunch of stuff in March. Then a bunch of video games are coming up. Crimson Desert. Dylan, I don't know if you're getting that, but I
Are
think
you buying it?
I'm just waiting for the Metacritic score. So far, all the previews have been good. I've said if that thing's at least an 80 or higher, I'm locked in, Dylan. So I'll be on the side.
Cool.
Yeah, 80 like that. Even if it's like a high set, if it's like a 78, there's still some room there. But I'm ready. So there's just tons of stuff coming. I'd say the end of March, April, May, and then boom again that summer. I think, like I said, I looked at the schedule. June actually has like a little bit of a lull, but I can't even believe Daredevil's in 12 days.
That's
New season of Daredevil,
unbelievable.
12 days.
What?
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
What? You're
March
lying.
24th.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then I got
nuts.
the Boys, and then House Dragon will be back, and a bunch of stuff. So that's why you
Gadzooks.
subscribe. What was that?
Gadzooks. People don't
Gadzooks?
say that? Gadzooks.
No.
Gadzooks?
One word?
No.
Gadzooks.
Is that like a religious thing?
I'll type it in the Google, see what it thinks.
Hey, big boy,
We
you
got,
ready
we
for
got
this guy's
somebody
Jutes of a
slithering into the
century?
room with us. So
Yeah, and we're joined by-
Jones.
I was
Jones
here
and-
all along. What are you talking about? This Jones tastes like shit, to be honest. It says bubblegum.
Then stop
Do you
drinking
want-
it then. Bad
Do you want to know?
calories.
He's just go.
Yeah, oh, it's so
how
disgusting. We
They
get a
put
refund.
something. They put something under the cap, right? Usually you get like a little fortune or something. You know what mine said?
Okay.
It said tell her. Like, what does this mean?
That's amazing. I love that.
Get out. It's just all capital letters.
And it's just a semi-transparent picture of Scott. But I feel like that tell her that ball cap would match in that obsession trailer that we're going to talk about later. Like I feel like that's some
Oh,
sort
for
of
sure.
subliminal messaging that character would get. But
Marketing.
Kirkland, you gotta figure this
So-
out yet?
On the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, I don't know if that's legit or not. Apparently, gadzooks is an interjection. Synonyms of gadzooks.
Okay.
Often used as a mild oath, apparently, in the archaic.
A mild
Varieties.
oath.
I'm glad I
But,
didn't say it.
Yeah.
So wait,
But
you
like-
said interjection. Interjection sounds
Yeah.
like a I gazook,
Yeah. Not
Sounds
how I
very-
thought I was saying that. I thought it was
Yeah.
like a.
Like you say it when you're
Darn.
cutting someone off, and then you share your thought. Is that the idea?
I guess so.
But then
yeah.
it said oath. Where's the oath thing come into that?
We could
just
become
says-
the most annoying podcast ever if we always say that before we start
Gadzooks.
talking after. someone.
Hello, gazook, everybody, to you
I
and
felt
yours.
like the way I used it just felt like a comic book, like Kazam, something like that, or like Kapow, like one of those. What are they? Onomatopoeia, the
When we make a
there.
comic book movie or a superhero movie, it'll be like Shazam, but his name will be Kazook. And
Gadzooks.
And he always
Gadzooks.
interrupts the bad guys when they're
Yeah.
in the middle of their
Gadzooks.
heist. Yeah, it makes sense.
He'll be
Oh.
punning more than fucking Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, I had to tell them because we're doing everyone check out Resident Evil Retros, reviewing the live action and the anime one. Dylan on the latest anime one, Kirkland's like, oh, like this Leon Kennedy guy, he sure likes to make a lot of puns and say these stupid like cheesy one-liners like, oh, you don't even know. And then I brought up a clip. I've been sending them now like memes of stuff. There's been a popular internet Twitter meme going around now. It's just like Leon Kennedy in some universe, and people are just like what he would do and say and everything like that. So
People love Leon for sure.
he's the fucking man, you know.
He's the
He's great. So check out that. Me and Dylan reviewed that last week. That's the biggest episode of the month. I think Spider-Man's gonna bump it, but until then, biggest episode of the month, Dylan. You know, Resident Evil coming in
Requiem.
strong.
You'd love to
So,
see it. It's good
yeah,
stuff.
you
I
love-
mean, we had that spoiler review out there pretty quick. We
We did.
on that game.
Yeah. I've seen some runtime, or I've seen some times people have been playing. I saw one person have a 26-hour game time. Not sure how that playthrough went for.
They must have been really scared, hiding in the corners,
Yeah.
waiting for 5 hours.
They must have been, but yeah, you can check out that. We got lots of other stuff that I will talk about later. But yeah, we're gonna get in. Today was just supposed to be Golden Geeks, but there's some fun news topics. I want to hit these guys with some trailers, so there's some juice. So we're gonna do Golden Geeks first. We're gonna talk about that. Talk about the winners. We do that. That's our annual. Next year, I guess, will be our 10th annual, but this is our 9th annual. We do the Golden Geeks for just our regular films, and then for MCU, Taylor Field. What? Actually, no, I'm not. I was gonna say what I'm gonna hit you with first. Now I'm going MCU. That's a bit more the I'll say easier one. You know, not like less prestigious, but like a little less prestigious. You know, so let me go down to
It's
here.
less prestigious.
It is less. Well, right now too. You know, it's just like
Prime. Actually,
Yeah.
it was never really in the prime. It started after the prime, didn't it?
yeah.
I mean, the prime was like
2000
Infinity War Endgame, right? Of MCU.
Yeah, no, you're right. I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say because we started in 2020 fun. That was
But
like
it made more sense when
WandaVision.
the TV
and-
shows existed. So
Yes,
it's
we had,
kinda
and
tricky.
still remember we had Sony Marvel as well. They were popping off and everything
I-
like that.
I frequently forget
How,
about those.
how
yeah.
could you forget? Yeah. So this is our version of the Oscars for the MCU. We do it for the whole year, and then for just regular films, which we'll talk about in a second. We made the nominations. You can go back. That's always a fun cast. That cast was over 3 hours. You get everything of debates, laughs, anger, and then at the end, like, okay, I'm tired. Let's keep going. So that's always a good time. We did those for both of those. We make the nominations, and then we give it to the patrons. Sometimes there's some tiebreakers, and they vote. We do vote as well. It's not like the Travis told you Best Actor poll, which I do want to get your guys' opinion on in a second because I'm down to the final 8 right now, and it's a juicy 8. It's like it's a murder's row of 8. I'm saying right now, but
Hell yeah.
we get our vote. So first, we're gonna start with the Emperor Drog Award. This is the award that's something that is intentionally funny or bad or so bad in the MCU. We have the nominees are the CGI baby from Fantastic Four, I Am Victor from the AI leaked F4 end credit, and then Sidewinder, just Sidewinder, Brave New World. The winner. Actually, I'll say at 20%, the CGI baby,
Okay.
and then the
Not
winner,
the winner?
not the
Okay.
winner, the
You
winner
said
with
that weird.
I know. I wanted to build up a little bit. You know, I want to
Yeah.
build up a little bit.
Huge
Calm down.
buildup.
Kirkland, you look really bright over there. What Kazuka are you watching right now?
I'm looking at the lighthouse right now. I'm, like,
Disclosure day in his room right now.
I'm gonna start clicking over here.
The winner with 50%, I Am Victor with AI leaked F4
Hey.
end credit. So there you go. I wish I had it somewhere on my phone,
Sidewinder
but
can't even win that award. You know,
second place. That feels
he
just
lost
for
to AI.
Sidewinder, right?
Sidewinder lost to AI.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I'm glad
surprised.
people got that there. So, all right, I'm going to hit you with this one. Most anticipated for this year, now that we're in Avengers Doomsday, Punisher Special Presentation, and Spider-Man Brand New Day. I guess I forgot to ask, what did you guys vote on the Emperor Drog? Do you remember? Emperor Drog?
I went Victor for sure.
I am Victor for sure. Yeah.
I think I slapped a Victor down too, actually.
Okay. I think I was just a CGI baby because it bugged me so much, but kudos to Victor. Most anticipated.
Victor.
Kirkland, what did you pick between Avengers Doomsday, Punisher, and Spider-Man?
Definitely not Punisher.
Yep.
I think I did Spider-Man, but man, I gotta start writing these down. I feel like when I do these, I assume that it saves my selections on the forums, so I always pull up the forums afterwards, and it's like,
Gone.
it's gone. It's fleeted in my memory. But yeah, I feel like I would have done Spidey. That's how I'm
Spidey?
feeling right now, anyways. So yeah,
I went
Dylan?
Avengers.
especially all the
just 'cause
rumors.
it's bigger, meatier. It's probably not going to be as good as Spider-Man, but I think it's just going to be. It's just more exciting, you know.
Yeah, I'll go now because Cedric's trying to get his vote in last minute. But sorry, buddy, the polls are closed. Try again. I voted.
Take my body, Travis.
I always think of that. I'm not gonna lie. I always think of that. Me and Emily too. I think I went Doomsday as well because I think I was talking about this with Brent earlier this week, where I think Spider-Man Brand New Day is gonna be like at least a solid 8. You know, like I think an 8, maybe higher, maybe a little lower. But like Avengers Doomsday is gonna be anywhere from a 10 to like a 2.5. Like I think it's gonna be one. It's gonna be a what? Oh yeah, I think there's a strong chance Doomsday could be a fail. You know, I know the Russos are great and everything, but I did do Doomsday because I am anticipating what that could be. Taylor, where did your vote go?
I was going to do Spider-Man, but I ended up going Doomsday specifically just because I thought we're going to get some cool cameos and some other crazy things just popping up, and that's what's got me more excited.
Yeah, well, no one was excited for Punisher special presentation. 0 votes.
Oh,
0 votes. And then even then, a big whopping 80% for Avengers Doomsday taking the
Wow,
win
there you go.
here. Yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day, 20%. Yeah, Punisher, 0. We have another one with 0%. Best Actress, we had Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts, Dominic Thorne in Ironheart, Vanessa Kirby in Fantastic Four. Unfortunately, Ironheart.
yeah.
I think maybe people just didn't even see it as well
Yeah,
either.
absolutely.
But your winner, no surprise here, Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts.
Flop. Yeah.
I think we all went there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Yes.
flop.
Yeah.
You got to flop it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Flop
there you
like
go.
it's hot.
She's doing well. She's one of the actors in the final 8 for the Best Actor March Madness. So
Nice.
people are feeling it. So
Take the
for
whole
her.
thing.
yeah,
Up and comer.
she could take the whole thing. Best Actor, another big just defeat, but at least no 0 points here. But we got Charlie Cox in Daredevil Born Again, Pedro Pascal, aka Pascal in Fantastic Four, and Anthony Mackie in Captain America: Brave New World. I'm gonna tell you, one of these actors got 80%.
Oh, it's got to be Anthony Mackie.
No, Travis. Come on.
Sorry, who was the
Taylor.
first person?
I didn't
again?
say that. Charlie Cox in Daredevil Born Again.
I'm gonna go with Pedro for 80.
Okay.
I'm gonna go the Cox.
It's got to be
80.
Cox, man.
It is just like
Cox
Dewey
and
Cox, Charlie Cox taking 80%. So
Wow,
10%
good
for
for him.
Pedro, 10% for Anthony. Yeah, I went Charlie as well. I just think the show, it's tough too, right? Because he gets more hours and everything, but just some great performances at the end. Him and Karen, when Foggy dies, him screaming at the top of that like building. That's some big stuff. You know?
Anthony got 10%.
The same as Pedro.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah,
Anthony.
got
Wow.
Anthony.
Maddie does. I'll throw you guys for the next category. Maddie, I will try to find the Victor video. I have it somewhere. But best costume, Blade Knight in Marvel Zombies, Gold Spider-Man in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and Fantastic Four costumes. Dilmas, what did you go for this one?
I think I went Blade Knight. I feel like F4 might just get the popularity vote on this one though.
Okay,
Like I think
Kurt.
if some people like open up the poll and they're like, you know what, I don't want to Google these and I can't remember these other ones, they might just drop it on F4. So that might be my prediction, but I think I went Blade Knight. I think.
I also did Blade Knight. Really, really unique,
guy.
iconic looking outfit.
Taylor's
and,
got to be with us
yeah,
on this
it's
too. I
beautiful.
think.
Oh yeah.
I did the Nightblade, of course.
You dog.
You dog.
The Nightblade. Well, the winner was the Blade Knight with 50% of the vote. 40% for Fantastic Four and 10% for Spider-Man.
What was your
I
vote,
went
Travis?
I went F4. I just really loved the look of those costumes. I even thought about buying. There was a very nice sweatshirt, but then online it looked good. When I saw it in store at Hot Topic, did not look good. So I did not end up purchasing it. But yeah, I really like the colors. I really like the color scheme, the edges, the vibes, just the turtlenecks too. The blue and the white I think went together very well. So yeah, but Blade Knight also very, very cool. So I do understand that. So all right, I do got it up here. Give me a second. Here you go, Maddie, just for you. You know, we love you. There you go. Hopefully you can hear this. I'll turn it down just in case. Just let me know. Yeah, you
Oh,
can hear
no,
that?
Can't hear it at all. Can't hear it at all.
No?
Turn it up.
Oh.
No.
It's
No,
okay. We can
there's-
move on.
there's
We've all
nothing.
heard it many times.
We're not moving on until we hear this.
This is the guy with the notes.
There you go.
There you go.
I'll work on that better, Maddie.
We got to get
I
that
really-
in. Why don't we have that in the media assets? That's crazy.
I really
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
should
I
be
will
in there.
make that. I will do that. I'll
Yeah.
get that in there at some point. So.
The funniest thing about that was that your story
Yeah.
about it, because you saw it before the movie, right? And
Yeah, so
then
that I'm screwed. I
the
got
scene was
spoiled.
actually happening in the movie. You thought it was real.
And it semi was, except for I am Victor. Like his mask is off, everything. But
I'm
that's
Victor.
the one.
And like
that's
just the way his head moves is so
I am
odd.
Victor. I really hope, man. I know we won't probably see Doomsday together, but we'll all be together. If he ever says "I am Victor," we're all gonna like link up in the like we're gonna like our thoughts will be streamlined. Best debut: Mephisto and Ironheart, Nico and Spider-Man, and Sue Storm in Fantastic Four. Mephisto 20%, 30% for Nico, and 50% for Sue Storm. That was kind of all. I'm actually surprised it was that low, to be honest. I thought she might be like a 70, 80, but I went with Sue. Vanessa Kirby, loved her.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I went Nico here. I was just so
Ooh,
hyped to
Spidey
get Nico
boy.
in a project here, other than a game. And I thought she was awesome. I thought she brought good energy. She was a fun character in that show. And yeah, I'm excited to see her again in the next season.
I slapped down hard on Mephisto.
Right, yeah. you're a
Slap
big
it.
Mephisto guy.
Yeah,
Slap
that was
a
just such
Mephisto,
a
man.
damn good scene, and he just got me so pumped.
Next up, we got Best Villain, Galactus in Fantastic Four, Scorpion in Spider-Man, and Wanda in Marvel Zombies. Dylan, who was the most villainous villain of them all this year?
I went for the largest of them all, Galactus.
Yeah, okay. Same here. Kirkland Taylor.
I went the one with the biggest sting, the Scorpion himself.
Wow,
Yeah.
If it's
Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
here.
Kirkland's like spamming the vote.
He was terrified. He was terrified. I
that's
love
true.
the scene too when Peter's getting like just PTSD anxiety. Reminded me of Puss in Boots' Last Wish when
Oh,
he
right.
confronts the big bad wolf. I don't know. It was really really impactful and it stuck with me.
Taylor.
Didn't think it was gonna win,
for-
so I'm not too surprised.
You went for the guy with the biggest sting. I went for the guy with the biggest thing, Mr. Galactus himself.
Whoa.
Hell yeah!
Well,
Flop
that
it
is
down there.
that is the winner at 70% Galactus, 30% Scorpion. Wanda, get nothing. The skull.
Damn.
Get nothing. Best Supporting Actor: Eugene Bird as Tombstone, John Bernthal as Punisher, and Lewis Pullman as Bob Sentry. To me, another obvious one. So John Bernthal, 70% with the win there. Lewis Pullman with 20%, and then Eugene with 10. So at least Tombstone got some votes in there.
Was that
but
Kirkland's vote?
yeah,
Spider-Man vote
yeah. Kirkland, did you vote for
It was
Eugene
not
Bird?
actually. I went with John Berthal here, but
Yeah.
shouts out to the Tombstone voter.
We all want Bernthal, right? He's a powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
He could win.
They're all good, though.
Yeah, he could also though win Best Supporting 2 years in a row. I don't know if that's ever happened. I think we've had different winners, but he'll be in this. Well, actually though,
And
could
he has his Punisher movie.
I was
so
gonna
he could be
say
best
he
main.
could he could best be. We've never had that. Someone in Best Lead and Best Supporting for the same character the same year.
That would be cool.
That'd be
Johnny
cool.
B.
I think it happened.
Johnny B.
How's that Punisher season 2 retro going, boys?
I'm in the back half. I'm in the back half of the season. I should be buttoning it
mid
up
half
here.
myself.
Okay. Saw it got delayed a month, so just checking. Best Supporting Actress. Grace Song is Nico Minori. Julie Gardner, Silver Surfer, and Hannah John Came. I don't know why I did that to her name. Hannah John Came. Hannah Kick Johnman Kajushka.
Like Danish or something like.
Yeah. At 10%, the athlete mentioned Hannah. At 30%, Nico. 60%, Julie Gardner, Silver Surfer. I went there
Yeah.
too.
Nice.
You
Fun
got it.
performance, good performance.
Yep.
I'm kind of surprised Hannah got a vote. Actually,
Yeah.
good for
Yeah,
her.
me too.
All right,
She'll
and
not be
now
back next
you're.
year.
Yeah, maybe she's great in Doomsday. Maybe she's like a big role in there. I don't know. Let me go. So we did have to go to a tiebreaker because so obviously for best project it was 20%. Sorry, the nominees were Fantastic Four, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts had 20%, so it was out of there. It was tied at 40%, and then all of us voted that certain like me, Dylan, and Taylor. We all did F4, and then Kirkland did Spider-Man. So there's no way we could have broke that tie, obviously, because that's why I asked you guys. That's why I bug you during the day. I'm like, let me know, because if one of us can break it, I'll do it live on air. We had 3 tiebreakers this year. None of us could have broke the tie. We were already voting for that said person there. So the tiebreaker, the best MCU project, and please, is anything tied? Thank God, nothing is tied tonight. We are good. Your winner, best MCU project of 2026. Kirk and Pats, you can celebrate Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. 55 to 44. So it was
yeah.
close. It was
That's
close.
awesome.
Yeah. So Kirkland, why did you vote? Why did you vote Spider-Man?
I mean, I feel like looking back on these 3 projects that I'm comparing them with, it was like the most perfect overall. I think I had the least amount of issues like with it just as a whole. And like it's got the most screen time because it's a TV show versus movies. But yeah, no, I loved what they brought with that show. And when I was doing those reviews, like I was like, this show and this universe of Spider-Man, whatever you want to call it, is like already one of my favorite stories of like that I've just experienced with a Peter Parker adventure. And yeah, I love his cast. I love the villain situation with Tombstone. It's just, yeah, it's really layered and not just a really like simple Saturday morning cartoon, like a really, really smart script, or really, yeah. So I really enjoyed it. And Storm and Norman was fantastic.
Coleman the Mango Man.
The voice, yeah,
Shit,
voice
Spidey.
acting was
What you
phenomenal,
doing?
and I really love the animation. And honestly, that intro bangs so hard. And I haven't listened to it in a little while, so I kind of want to put that one back on. So yeah, overall, it was just a more complete project, and obviously some Spidey bias in there. So yeah.
Well, we're gonna be talking about Spidey again later, so just
Hell yeah.
just
That's
look
why I'm
out.
here.
I feel like TV shows have probably won more MCU best projects over the years. Would you say that's accurate?
I was trying to think. I'm pretty sure X-Men 97 won last year, right? Because that was 2024. I feel like that won.
Well, was that
So
was that the year with Deadpool Wolverine as well?
it was.
That's a tough one then. I feel like Deadpool
Yeah.
Wolverine probably took that.
And I gotta do MCU Golden.
But I think
Geek
if we go all the way
stats.
back in time, like WandaVision probably won that year. Loki
Yeah.
Loki probably won it one year, unless that came out the same year as WandaVision.
Yeah, I don't think I have that anymore. I've been trying to find it. I have the nominations, but I don't have the winners. Yeah, I have to find it. But yeah, you're probably right. TV shows probably take it more because I feel like there's more time for them to be a bit more grounded, you know? So, yeah, I went with F4. I loved F4, but I'm not mad about Spidey at all. That's okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy with it being those two over Thunderbolts. But Taylor, you were also F4. Why'd you go that way?
I was also F4. Yeah, that movie just, like I've said many a time before, it just felt like OG MCU coming back to the big screen. It was just a well-rounded start to finish story. So much so that I went and bought it. Bought a hard copy because I love that movie so much.
Whoa.
So
Steelbook.
no,
Still Thing with a Baby?
I couldn't
cheapo
find. They don't. Steelbooks are not really a common thing unless you buy it online. Like I think. Yeah, they're expensive. They're up to like
Yeah.
$70, $80 now for a steelbook because they're all usually just the 4K
Cost
Ultra
of steel, man.
bundles.
It's probably just
cost
spiked
of
right
steel.
now.
Yeah, tariffs. Fuck.
All right, so we'll go down to the very bottom here. So that was MCU. There you go. Thank you everyone that voted for that one. We'll be back this year with a very, I think, interesting Doomsday. It's going to be a whole mess of a situation there. Most anticipated. This is just a wild all over. You got Avengers, Doomsday, Dune Messiah, The History of Concrete, The Odyssey, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and Werewolf. So we have two that are at 7%. That is crazy enough. So History of Concrete, and then Brand New Day, though, is tied at bottom, which I was kind of surprised there.
So you're telling me that people are more anticipating, or as anticipating History of Concrete as they are Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Our viewers, yeah,
That's
I guess so.
crazy.
You sold
we have
them.
such a cool audience. I love this
Yeah.
audience.
You sold them on that with that pitch, you know. So
Yeah, I guess so. Because I didn't even vote for it. So someone else,
Did you not?
various other people must have put their vote in.
And then in third place here, we got The Odyssey at 14%. Oh, sorry, and tied with Werewolf at 14%. So lots of ties going on here. And then in second place, because the first place went at 35%, Avengers Doomsday. Second place with 21%, Dune. You know what? I think that shows just where the MCU is. I feel like the years before, because I guess we've never had Avengers because Avengers Endgame was in 2019, but I just feel like the years that we had big Marvel movies coming out, those would win the most anticipated like easily. Like it'd be like a 60, 70%, then the rest were all sprinkled. The fact that this was only 35%, I think shows that like there's a lot of like trepidation with that. I didn't go that. I went with the Odyssey. Obviously, I'm Noel Knight, so like if I could see one movie next year, it'd be the Odyssey. So that's where my vote went. So.
I feel like though, like previous years, you know, they weren't competing with a Nolan film and Dune, and like there's some heavy hitters on
Tenet,
here.
though.
Like
There's a year Tenet came out, I imagine, and Oppenheimer.
yeah, I guess so.
Oppenhomies.
Yeah, okay, good counter.
I mean, the Oppenheimer hype I think was a bit lower until
Yeah.
it was actually came out. But
People weren't a fan of the countdown that he put out like a year before.
It was Barbie
Right? It
that
was
built
just
the
like-
hype up, right?
I think it helped. I think once we got closer and the word spread about Oppenheimer, that helped. I think it was a whole bunch of
Symbiotic.
stuff that weren't Killian's performance, you know. that sort of stuff.
Once the memes were coming out about people going to see Barbenheimer in suits.
Yeah, that's what sold
Yeah.
Took
tickets.
off.
That was a great night, though. Taylor, what did you vote?
Oh, you know me, Doomsday.
You know me. I actually thought it could have been Werewolf for you, Taylor. So that's why I don't know you. I thought you could have thrown out like Robert
Thought about
Eggers.
it, but I'm not. I'm just as much as I'm there. I'm just not feeling the werewolves right now. After the last werewolf movie I watched with Crossbones. What's the actor's name?
Oh, Frank Grillo. Yeah.
Frank Grillo.
But this
Yeah.
Robert
fuck
Eggers.
Frank
Think about
Grillo,
Nosferatu.
man.
You're getting Nosferatu, the witch, in a werewolf setting. Like, come on, man. That's gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
true.
gonna be good.
It's true. Christmas
Yeah.
time.
Hate that release
Speaks for
date. But
itself.
Dylan, so if not History
That's his
Country,
day.
what did get your vote?
No, I voted for Concrete.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Best scene. The nominations were The Evolution of Music in Sinners, The Highway Chase in One Battle After Another, Memento Mori in 28 Years Later, Submarine Dive in Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, and Taking Justine's Hair in Weapons, which got 0% of the votes. So there you go. Second last place, The Highway Chase in One Battle After Another, and then tied for second was Memento Mori and the Submarine Dive, because the winner is The Evolution of Music from Sinners. Kirkland, that hurt you. What did you vote for there?
I went with Tom Cruise in the submarine.
Like the Haley
sequence
Atwell
here.
scene specifically, right?
Yeah, I thought I was voting for the Haley Atwell
Yeah.
scene. I just saw Mission Impossible and I just assumed that was the scene. No, I like for a pretty forgettable film, like that scene is just so insane. And I mean, that was just like a across the board. This is just an amazing scene. Like when we all came out of that movie, even though we didn't love certain aspects of that movie for sure. It was just such an amazing like accomplishment of just a lot of money and just practical effects and Tom Cruise doing what he does at the
Putting
right
his life
age
on
of
the line.
fucking 60 whatever the hell he
Yeah.
is.
No, I'm with you. I went Submarine. To me, I saw that movie like that with a bullet. Like I get why Sinners won. It's also a very cool scene, very stylized. Like that's a moment that like Coogler was writing that script in. He's like, oh, I got fucking fire right here. I understand, but that submarine scene, that was something like inspiring to be in the theaters and witness that whole event. But I get why Sinners won. So I'm not mad about the choice. Obviously, even that it still would have been my third though, because I still would have put Memento Mori over it. But I get why it won. It's very creative. Dylan, where'd your heart lie on this one?
I went Memento on this one.
Mhm. Yeah,
I think it was a kind of an easy choice for me.
Okay,
Not a lot of competition in
Yeah.
in the category.
Taylor.
Seeing the scene in theaters just was something else. It was an experience. It felt claustrophobic. It felt expansive. And that's why I had to put my chips down with Mr. Cruise, because that was just a fantastic sequence underwater. And it's one of those moments where, I don't know if you guys do this, but there's certain sequences where people have to go underwater in movies, and it's like, I'm going to hold my breath and match and sync up with them. It's like, man, I'm out in like 10 seconds. I'm fucked. And so I don't know how.
You just missed the whole rest of the
I've
movie
never
because you
done
just
that.
blacked out in the theater.
Yeah. You've never done that? There's certain sequences where it's like, okay, we got to go
Watching the
underwater
movie,
and
man.
swim here to here. It's like, all right, I'm going to join you. I'm going to swim with you. And I hold my breath. It's like,
I've
I
done
can't
that,
fucking
Taylor.
do it.
Yeah,
You don't,
I've
you
done
know.
that.
You know.
Well, and I hope you weren't.
I die
hiding-
instantly.
I hope you weren't holding your breath the whole submarine scene, because like the first half of the scene, he still has oxygen.
Yeah, they
So,
woke
like,
me
You
up.
might be
The
depriving
paramedics
your
were in
brain
the
of
theater
oxygen.
with me. That's why I was late to the review.
Just
Kind of a
rip their
dangerous
shirt off. They're giving you CPR. It's some big dude holding you close to his
Haley
chest.
Atwell.
Yeah. This comes with the VIP experience. Best score and soundtrack. 28 Years Later, K-pop Demon Hunters, Marty Supreme, Sinners, and Tron Ares. Getting no votes whatsoever was 28 Years Later. So there you go. In fourth place, you got Marty Supreme with 7%, and then this. Patrons, I love you, but a couple votes on Best Actor. I've not liked the result. This right here, Tron Ares, 14%. You got to be fucking kidding me.
That's
Now,
very sad.
I'm going to
That's fair.
take it that people probably haven't seen this movie. A lot of people, so I feel maybe you haven't. But how's it? It's not fair, Kirkland. That's an amazing fucking soundtrack and score. How's that fair?
I voted for
It's
it.
not as
I
good
did
as
too.
what's to come. It's not as good as what's to come. That's all I will say.
That-
It's not last, so like. you
what's
can
to
be happy with
come? What do you
that.
think's winning this?
Well, I know you haven't said K-pop Demon Hunters yet, so it's at least
Okay,
top two.
second place, K-pop Demon Hunters. First place,
Oh,
Sinners.
Kirkland.
Yeah,
Hell
Sinners.
yeah.
Yeah, Sinners beats
Yeah.
it. No,
Fucking overrated movie.
I put Sinners actually third. I'd still put K-pop, but Tron, man, was that I'm with Dylan. That got my vote. That soundtrack was something that literally elevated the movie like multiple points. You know,
Absolutely, it's definitely the most memorable like thing out of that entire movie.
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, no, K-pop Demon Hunters for me. I love that movie. I've seen that movie multiple times. I listen to the tracks. Like it is just a vibe. So yeah, it was an easy vote for me.
Taylor, you went yeah. So I guess Sinners was for you.
I was going Sinners all day, every day.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
my god,
Yeah.
man! That's still on my weekly rotation when I play that banger. It's so freaking good. All like if I'm in that shindig, I'm in that bar and we're dancing.
Where?
If I'm dancing with Michael B. Jordan, the twins, and then I hear Remick outside fucking tapping his toes and going to town playing the Rocky Road, I'm just gonna waltz right out there and join him. I just can't hold myself back. Like it's just that song is so good. And then on top of that, like when the other times too, when he's with Sammy is with Michael B. Jordan in the car. And he's like, whoa, I'm paraphrasing. And then Michael B. Jordan's like, whoa, like just totally blown away.
That's like a reenactment of Sinners. Yeah. Whoa.
Sounded
We should
just
get-
like Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, we should get Taylor to ADR that scene. You know, like it's like spend a couple hours with the geek first. We'll get him to do that. That'll be a new opening. Might be the closest category we've had this season. The best supporting actress category: Kaylee Spaney in Wake Up Dead Man, Jodie Comer in 20 Years Later, Kirsten Dunst in Roofman, Mia Goth in Frankenstein, and Tiana Taylor in One Battle After Another. I'll start with Miss Goth because she had the lowest amount of votes with only 7%. But then the rest of these 21%, 21%, 28%, and 21%. Very, very close. Your winner taking it all, Jodie Comer in 28 Years Later. That's who I voted for. I actually thought she was going to have a higher win percentage. I think all these ladies are really good, but I just thought some of that stuff she had to do with the sickness overwhelmed. But I was surprised how close it was. But yeah, I went Jodie Comer, and yeah, she got at 28%, so just got in there.
That's
Nice.
it was a tough vote for me. I think I went Dunst because I wanted vote Roofman at some point, and I didn't have a lot of opportunities to do that. So I think I went for it there in a category that was pretty even among like the top three.
Yeah, that's fair. Kirkland?
Yeah. I went the Spainster here, Kaylee Spaney. I watched this movie really late at night on my second monitor. I think I was going late night Warhammer or something. So it was I was half watching it, but man, I love Kaylee Spaney. She is so awesome. So it was a hard vote though. Like I didn't feel super confident. I honestly probably had like watched that movie pretty close to the voting, so it was just popping in my head there.
I'm wondering if things you watch while you're playing Warhammer get docked points because you're paying less attention, or if they get bonus points because you're playing your favorite game that makes you really happy while you're watching.
I'm in a good mood, 100%. I think that is the case. Yeah.
Kaylee Spaney, whoa.
Me and Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor, where'd you go on this one?
I was with Spaney.
Hey.
Whoa. Best supporting actor. Another one close one, actually.
It was reminding me of what's his name in Batman. Actually, that's what I was reminding me of.
Yeah, well,
Paul
you showing
Dano?
me.
Yeah.
No, which one?
Yeah, the
Which-
Paul Dano one. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen Penguin.
Whoa.
Austin Abrams
Fuck,
in
why do we have that one?
Weapons, Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another, Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Jacob Lordy in Frankenstein, and Ray Fiennes in 28 Years Later. Austin Abrams, we'll hopefully see again. Last place 7%, tied for third and fourth. Benicio and Delroy. So your winner between Jacob and Ray Fiennes is Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein.
That's effed up.
He got 35%. You guys, I couldn't believe. I should have done like a response cast when I listened to your guys' Weekly Geek. How much you guys were trashing Elordi, like Euphoria, Saltburn, Frankenstein. He's like putting some great performances already at such a young age. Like this guy's a powerhouse. Like Nate Jacobs is amazing.
Yeah, but
so
who is he up against?
right now
round
here,
No,
round one. Quali, who he beat very close.
Yeah, he's stands no chance.
And the problem is Quali said some really bad movies like the past couple years. So it's like, yeah, she had substance, but then like Drive-Away Dolls, people don't like, and they didn't like that sheriff one, like with the sex
Happy
scene.
Gilmore too.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, she should have never. Her agent should have talked her out of that. I know she liked the first one, but her
Okay,
agent
are we
failed
ranking
her.
the agents or are we ranking the
We
actor,
should,
you know?
but I didn't vote for Jacob as much as I defend him. I voted for Ray Fiennes here. I thought maybe people thought, oh well, he's going to be back next year. I'll give it to Ray Fiennes then. But as we know, that doesn't always work out here at Golden Geek. So I vote for Ray Fiennes because I thought that performance was incredible.
I think I went for Abrams here, actually.
Oh.
I might have been the sole Abrams voter.
Oh, okay.
Respect.
Or I'm forgetting.
I think I went Benicio here, but I can't say
Wow.
for sure because Rafe would have been like a close number 2. So if I didn't vote for, but like I'm pretty sure I voted Benicio because I wasn't able to really put votes elsewhere for one battle after another. And I love Benicio del Toro, and I just loved his character. And he isn't in it much, but I feel like he's just so enjoyable for the scenes that he is in. And it was a fun role for him for sure.
Mm-hmm. Dan?
I put all my chips down on Toro Benicio as well.
Yeah.
I really
Really?
loved him in that
Wow.
movie. Yeah, he was awesome. He was so good in that movie. Definitely one of the things that just lives
Yes,
rent free
that's
in my head.
Had a few what? A few small beers. Best visuals. Actually, this was pretty cool. We had some close ones in this middle category. We got Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, K-pop Demon Hunters, Sinners, and Tron Ares. You would think it would be that, but the spread is 15, 15, 23, and 30. So the tied for 5th, 4th, and 3rd is Tron Ares, K-pop, and Frankenstein, and then your winner, as always, Avatar, Fire and Ash, 30%.
James Cameron.
Yeah, coming in
3D.
hot. Yeah, he's two Golden Geeks from Mr. Cameron. Sinners coming in at second, 23. I vote for Tron. Yeah, I love
think
those
I did-
visual Tron.
I think
So
I did Tron as well. I did Tron
Yeah.
or K-pop. I can't remember which one.
yeah, I wasn't voting for Avatar, but
Yeah, I got Fire and Ass on
Yeah.
my vote for sure.
you get that checked out. Taylor, yeah, Manavi.
I put my vote on Tron. I'm sorry, but
amazing. It was amazing.
Tron,
Oh!
the visuals in
Whoa!
Tron, the visuals in Tron were just fucking incredible. Like it gave
Yeah.
Avatar a run for its money, and I'd say it
That's
superseded this Avatar because Tron looks
gonna-
so.
Did you watch
damn
Tron in
good.
3D also?
While playing Warhammer.
Pretty sure I did.
Yeah. Well, I was singing to Michael B. Jordan at the same time.
We're gonna kick out these patrons. We could have had Tron Ares, best visuals right there, but that's okay. Avatar, James Cameron, there you go. Best actor: Josh O'Connor in Wake Up Dead Man, Liam Neeson in The Naked Gun, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, Rob Pattinson in Mickey 17, and Timothy Chalamet in Marty Supreme. Josh and Liam got no votes, so they were out. Rob Pattinson got 14%, so there you go. But then it was a tie, and like we said before, all of us either voted for Timmy or Michael B. I was Timothy Chalamet. I think that's one of the best performances of the year. I believe everyone else was, but Taylor, right? You guys were Timmy, I think.
I did Timmy.
Yeah.
Michael B.
He's on Al Gaib.
Yeah. So we had to send it to the polls for the tiebreaker, and your winner with 70%, winning another thing I don't think should be winning, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners for best lead actor.
Deserves it.
Wow.
Yeah, he in the
overrated.
best actor poll, he beat Joaquin Phoenix and Hugh Jackman. I was not agreeing with that. Right now, he's versing Cillian Murphy. If he beats Cillian Murphy, I'm gonna have a bitch fit live on air. But he's a run. I think the Sinners hype. I think people really like Sinners, so I think that's carrying a lot of the Michael B hype there. But yeah, Taylor, your boy, whoa, he gets the win there. You're singing to him, and he gets the win.
Yeah, it takes a special kind of individual to play two people.
Yeah.
And play with yourself. I think that's the.
I didn't remember that scene in there.
Meanwhile, Robert Pattinson sinking like a dead fish over here.
That's true. Yeah, Taylor, why didn't Rob Pattinson get him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, the dead fish
That's your
sink, they
qualification.
float, don't they? I think that analogy.
I think you got to go playing yourself in a period piece.
Oh,
at
period.
times.
Well, he's playing a future period, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's even harder
it's
because
more-
you can't even picture the future. So
I think
You
when
could say
you
sucks
He has more than two versions.
yeah.
you throw racism in there and just the
Oh, yeah.
times, whatnot.
What about the oppression of Mickey 17?
There wasn't really that much oppression, was there? They're all equal in that movie.
The whole movie's about. You need to watch that. You just say sucks. It's fine. No. Best actress: Elle Fanning in Predator Badlands, Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts, Haley Steinfeld in Sinners, Julia Garner in Weapons, and Vanessa Kirby in Fantastic Four. Something has happened here that I did not have time to check stats, so have to. If it has, I think it's been very rare. But Florence Pugh gets the win here with 42%. So winning in the MCU category and the acting category over here. Last place was Haley Steinfeld with 7%, and Vanessa Kirby 7% as well. And then tied for second and third was Elle and Julia Gardner. I threw my vote on Julia. I like Thunderbolts a lot, but I don't think that's Hugh's best performance there. And well, maybe it is. I guess it's probably better than Black Widow. I just think with Julia Gardner, I liked some of those scenes that she had to portray. But I get why Pugh should win here. She's a multiple time now. I think she won for Midsommar. I think she might have won for Black Widow in supporting. Maybe I could be wrong, but at least nominated and then won here. So she's a multi-time Golden Geek winner. You know,
Absolutely.
so that's fine. Where'd you guys go?
Yeah.
I flopped.
Yep.
I also flopped.
Taylor?
I was down on Fanning there. I think she was absolutely fantastic. But I mean, why am I drawing a blank
Michael B.
here?
Jordan, though.
Yeah.
Playing with himself like that.
Why am I drawing a blank? Sinners girl. What the hell?
Haley
What's her name?
Steinfeld.
Yeah,
Steinster.
Steinfeld. Jeez. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just what a crazy scene. You know, vampire juice and all that. Oh my god.
You want some? Yeah, that's good stuff. Best villain, which did end up in a tie, but we have Nicholas Hoult, nominees. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult in Superman, Jack O'Connell in Sinners, Amy Madigan in Weapons, Mark Ruffalo, Mickey 17, and Sean Penn one bet off another. Mark Ruffalo 0 votes. Nicholas Hoult 7%, which hurt me. I didn't vote that, but maybe if he came out in a different year. But yeah, and then to get out of here, Sean Penn in one battle after another. And then it was Jack O'Connell and Nicholas Hoult, Amy Madigan tied. So it went to Jack O'Connell. So there you go.
Wow.
Rocky Road to
Yeah.
Dublin.
All of
Remick.
these last minute tiebreakers have gone the opposite way that I voted. So
Yeah,
That
I went
sucks.
with what's his name, Sean Penn. But if I'm going Amy and Jack, I'm going with Jack. Unfortunately for Amy, so.
I want to say I voted for Jack, but I fucking can't remember if I voted for Lockjaw or I voted for Mr.
You
Jack.
just voted today, so I'm kind of surprised you don't remember.
that's actually crazy.
It was a quick, like you said, vote now. I was like, oh fuck. So I
It
I was
was
working.
quick.
I was working. I whipped my phone. I was like, boo 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 boo. There we go.
And then
The Nicholas Holter.
I'll give him some love. 1A. And finally, last category, best film. 28 years later, Mickey 17, one battle after another, Roofman, Sinners. What a wild top five
We
there.
fucked up.
I heard you guys talk about it. I tried to go for Marty Supreme, and I have record proof to him like, I don't know if we got to fight for it. We should have fought for Marty Supreme.
Should have fought for it.
Should have fought for it. But
We needed a third man. We needed a third man.
we did. It's tough, but even though that actually still wouldn't have been my vote there, but this I'd have to go back and look at stats. I don't know if there's been a year where two films in the best film category have got no votes whatsoever. Meaning Mickey 17 and Roofman. So those ones didn't get anything. And then second place, there was a tie, but first place winning it at 57%. Before I go there, Kirkham, what did you vote for?
One battle after another, baby.
Okay. Oba.
What were the options again?
20 years later, Mickey 17, one battle after another. Oba. Roofman and Sinners. Oba.
I guess I went 28 years, I suppose. But I was not happy about it. I was like, do I really have to pick this? It's not that.
No,
cool.
But you
but
love
no.
20 years later. I know
It
the
is.
sequel.
I'm admittedly super sour after seeing the sequel and hating it. So it's soured me already.
We all gave that movie a 10. You know, we were all high on it.
I
you
know, but then the sequel sucked ass.
Okay. Taylor?
Michael B. Sinners. Remy. Ramek. Sammy. Ramek.
Whoa. Yeah, whoa. I went 20 years later as well. I love the movie. That was my favorite movie. I liked the sequel, also not as much as the first, but this first one was something special. But it didn't matter because Taylor, you can be blowing all night with Michael B. Jordan because Sinners gets the win with
Sinners sweep.
57%.
Yeah,
Well, Haley's the one that screwed it up. If she would have won her thing, it could have been a sweep there. Well, I guess
Paul Dano
Dale.
in the second Batman.
Not confirmed yet. No, I think he will be, but in a small
God,
way.
we need some more. We need some more Dano scenes. In
We do.
Batman.
We do. But yeah, there you go. Sinners takes a win. We'll see. We've had, I think, there was 2 years in a row because what we had? We had Oppenheimer and Everything All at Once. And then last year, what was our best film of the year? Fuck.
So long ago.
What was I might have that. But We'll see, because obviously, I get the results right here. I remember. I didn't agree with this. It was Nosferatu, right? I didn't like last year's voting at all. Right, because that was the whole Dune thing. Right now, I forgot that, but then even when I pulled 2025, I just felt bad. I was like, why don't I like this year? Right, Nosferatu. But other than that, we'll see if we link up with the Oscars again, because Sinners could win Best Picture again. So we'll see what happens. But there you go. That's your voting. We are done until next year. So we'll be back in a little bit. Well, no, we'll be back
And
in
if,
365
again, if you
days.
disagree with the winners, you could have joined Patreon and swayed the vote.
Mhm.
A lot of them were very close, so join the Patreon.
Or even the tiebreakers to get people in. This was the most year ever we had tiebreakers. We had about 6 tiebreakers. You could have been there. Some were close. You could have been in there to vote and move it along to a different way. So, that's a good reason to join the Patreon. And you get to vote at any tier. Even just the $1 tier, you can vote. So, yeah. And that is a good segue to our first ad break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. And just as we talk about Patreon, not only could you be voting, you'd be getting every single episode we do ad-free. You can be getting a bunch of exclusives. We're dropping bread and butters. We're dropping originals. We're dropping retrospectives. If you go to the $15 tier, which is the producer tier, you get to be shout out, just like I'm about to do with these lovely people. Good job there. Aaron Braden, April Darkness, Jack Grant, Superbad Mike, God Loves Me 69, aka Norman Reedus, Fetus, Hidalgo, Lenny Kravitz, Cocktail Clay, John with no H, Sam Green, and John M. At that tier, you get the shout out, you get to pick a movie, and you get every single exclusive episode we do this year, which is just over 50 episodes this year, which is a crazy amount of good content for just that $1 tier, or for that tier right there. So, and lots of other stuff. We appreciate it. There's other polls throughout the year. Obviously, lots of fun stuff with GV Day when we get there in August. After 9, whenever we do that next, you get to call and talk to us and other listeners. So it's the best place to listen, and we'd very much appreciate the support. If not, then just subscribe on YouTube, whatever Podio feed you listen to. That's our good stuff. So and lots of good stuff on the feeds. Like I talked about, tons of stuff coming out, but let's get into some news. So we talked about Spider-Man recently. We talked about X-Men 97. So I'm going to throw this at you. Is a C tier. I'll say it's a higher C tier, but this is the only line of dialogue I got. That both. So what you laughing about, Kirk? You laughing at something?
I was gonna interject before you got going, but you got going.
So you got to use the interjection word.
Yeah. Kaguska.
Gadzooks!
Yeah,
Gadzooks!
Yeah.
you just
What do you
gotta
want to
yell
kazooks about?
Gadzooks.
Have you ever heard another podcaster use Podio, like that term? Because I feel like you started that. Like I've never heard anyone else say Podio. So
I
feel
did
like you gotta
accidentally, yeah.
trademark that.
I should, yeah. Podcast audio, So
Yeah,
that was like
I
a
like it. It's
mistake
clean.
that we created in the.
And you
cusp-
keep
or
going
in
with
the-
it though. That's
Have you
why it's
said it
like
before?
you got to brand that.
Oh yeah,
Podio. The Podio
Did you
feeds.
say it just now?
I did say it.
I
the
did,
audio
yeah.
feeds, yeah.
How
I
do you
got created
spell
in
it,
the
Travis?
basement. POD and then audio. Podio feeds. Or you
There's
can
a
take the
work
AL.
man-
maybe.
No,
work
yeah,
management
it'd be
platform
PA
called
Podio.
Podio.
It can't just be
I can't hear you
and
all
then
at the same
audio.
Yeah,
Podadio.
P-A-U-D-I-O.
Podio. So then take the A out then?
You could start saying Podadio though. That sounds fun too.
Podio. No, P-A-U. So just
No,
P
no, but what
before
about
audio.
Podadio?
I guess you
All
could
words
say
are
that.
made up, so
That's
I'm going to
not
go with
what
whatever.
Travis says, though.
Podio.
I think I've heard him say
Podio.
Podadio a few
Podio. Podio.
It's like Podios are speakers.
Not a podcast,
It's a
though, yet.
brand
No.
of speaker
Oh,
for
it's a
a
brand,
vehicle.
so we can't.
It's a
copy-
term. It's a term.
Spelled
by
exactly
Travis.
the way Travis is describing it.
Fuck yeah.
How
I know what I'm
about
talking
Podadio?
What
about.
about
Taken?
Palladio?
People know I'm a wordsmith, right?
Palazzo.
Yeah, pull this up.
What the hell?
On Walmart? You get
Podio
Walmart
speakers.
speakers?
That's like a bit of a speaker.
Unless
That's not
you
how
want
I
to go
spelled it, though,
Podio
Taylor.
like
Oh,
this, work
okay,
management
yeah.
platform.
That's Podio.
Yeah, I didn't. You were wrong, Taylor. I didn't spell that way. The Walmart product.
It would be
said
pod
P-
audio, but you
P
just say
audio.
Podio.
No, that's not what I said though. You're like just as Travis described, and like no.
You want pod audio?
no space. No space.
Refers
space.
to on demand. No space. All right, let's.
No space.
Pod and then audio.
Don't listen to the. Did you
Pod.
mean?
Pod audio.
It's out there.
See,
Podcast,
Podadio's
pod.
open. It's not taken.
Caught
It's out there.
offside pod.
But yeah, that was created in the Dylan's parents' basement era. I think I said it wrong one time, and then Podio
Whoa,
feed.
that
So
long
maybe
ago?
we'll get it on a
That's long.
flashback episode at some point. So
That's
There
crazy.
you go.
you can go back. That's on Patreon as well. We listen to old episodes and have a great time discussing our takes. But we'll have a great time discussing this. Right now, there's a rumor that this is all I got, but obviously it's caught a big hubbub that Sony and Marvel, aka Disney, would like to work together to develop a Wolverine and Spider-Man movie. Now, what you laughing about, Taylor? Why is everyone got the giggles tonight? Everyone,
They would like to work together.
Just
What
four
the
of
fuck
us,
is the
that's all.
hang up?
No,
All they gotta do
no,
is shake hands and make $2 billion.
No, they
It's
don't.
that
They-
fucking easy.
Gotta-
that's not how it goes.
You want to make $2 billion? Just shake my hand.
Because because to your point, Taylor, I think the reason that the hang up would be is, and we don't know, maybe it would just be Spider-Man 5 with Wolverine in it, but the way this was described, it wasn't as okay, we're going to do a Spider-Man movie and it's going to be, Cumberbatch is in there, Iron Man movie. This was not Spider-Man 5 with Wolverine. This is like a Wolverine and Spider-Man movie. But the problem is usually there's like a 70-30 split for, Sony gets like 70% of the profit, Marvel gets 30. If you were to have two characters co-leading it and it was let's say it was like Deadpool and Wolverine, it's literally just called like Spider-Man and Wolverine, that's where it gets trickier. Where I know, Taylor, you think it should be like, we'll shake hands, let's split at 50. But like, remember for 2 weeks when they were divorced and they were like, Spider-Man's not gonna be in the MCU, went back. Like, it's not as easy as just the handshake. There's a bunch of stuff.
But here's the thing: Sony needs to just look at the fact that their movies fucking blow, and they need to
Spider-Verse
understand-
blows.
One movie out of the bunch.
Across the Spider-Verse?
No,
That's two.
that's I'll give him that. There's some good movies, but you look at all the rest, and then them shoehorning in there, trying to make their universe kind of tie in with the MCU and all that kind of stuff. It's just it's no bueno. So when I hear this kind of stuff, I just think, okay, well, you got Sony's very murky trajectory track record of these MCU spin-off movies, and you've got them trying to do all the marketing for the Spider-Man MCU movies, and the marketing is just fucking brutal. The fucking posters are horrible and all that shit. Like,
For this, even the Tom Holland ones, you're saying?
yeah, remember for Far From Home, the marketing and the posters and all that shit. We were talking about it
I
back
don't
in the
remember
day. It
why
was
they were bad, but I
bad.
do remember they were bad.
They're bad, but to their
Remember the
credit,
trailer
though,
pissing me off.
they did market No Way Home, which was a massive hit, right? They didn't even show Toby and Andrew, which they could have at any point.
No,
They
but
could've-
okay, I'm gonna point out now the big flaw with that fucking trailer. They showed. Remember when you see like Tom Holland swinging at the Statue of Liberty, and you see the three villains.
Yes, but
did you
you did,
guys
like-
ever see that when the lizard's head just
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
magically broke in the air?
but
I
like
feel like we broke that down. I remember like freeze framing and looking at that.
we did, but did you think anybody in the general audience watched that and cared about that?
Well, I should ask, do some Q&As, see if they were analyzing something like
Point
that.
Madison up right now. Be like, you remember the
They had
lizard
like
and his head broke?
they had Norman's bomb right in one of the posters or something. One of the
Maybe.
I believe it if you think there was.
I
seem
don't
to remember
specifically
that
remember
was
this bomb.
broken out.
I don't remember it. Was the did Taylor make this poster? Maybe.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah. So Taylor, do you think is this something you want? And then the second follow up is, 'cause I'm sure that's a yes. What is the combo? Because they didn't say in the story the scoop of what, like, who it would be. They didn't even say, it'd be Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Could this be the new Wolverine and Tom?
Cavalry.
Could this be Calverine and Tom? Could this be Hugh and Tom? Hugh and Andrew? Hugh and Toby?
Cavalrine and Andrew is the most cursed combo, I think.
It really is like both from universes that got fucked over. You know, like the Amazing Spider-Man and the
That's
Snyderverse.
just the title of the movie too. They don't mess around.
It would just,
Wolverine and Andrew.
yeah, redemption. It'd have to be that.
The
But
truth will be revealed.
The Last Dance.
we're gonna tell you what really happened in the Snyderverse. But yeah, so Taylor, do you want to see this movie? What's your angle on it? And what's the combo you want of Wolverine and Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Singular.
Yes, I want to see this movie. I'm super excited for Brand New Day because we're getting all these different characters that are popping in there with him from the MCU. That's super exciting. So the idea to have more of that, sign me up. Every day of the week, 24/7, 365 days, I'm there. But when you look at what we could have in terms of a Wolverine, I mean, I would definitely love to see Hugh Jackman again in this role, obviously, because after Deadpool and Wolverine, he was just on fucking fire. He was just, oh God, he didn't lose any of that. Like, you know, what's the term when it's like riding a bike? You know, it's been a while and you hop back on, and it's like just fucking clicks. I mean, it just fucking clicked for the guy. It was incredible. And yeah, Calverine, I'd love to. I think they could bring in like something like that, but I think that's kind of more memeable now. I'd love to see them just bring in that unexpected character that no one is anticipating. Get Daniel Radcliffe back on the horse here. Those rumors,
He already
you know,
said he said no. So there you go.
he said, you know, you can
'Cause
say
he knows
no,
that's not
but
good.
money will change your mind.
Okay,
you
so you're
know?
saying they okay, new MC Wolverine, it's Daniel Radcliffe, great, and you're saying he's the one who gets partnered with Tom?
I think he could. I think they'd have great chemistry.
Fucking Christ.
Come with me, Peter.
Don't forget my Aunt May's body. So that's your pitch. You're saying they go with the new Wolverine, they introduce him, because that would fit too, because they're going to introduce Jean Grey, supposedly, we're thinking, in Spider-Man. So maybe they just use this to introduce people. So your pitch is they introduce new Wolverine, played by Daniel Radcliffe, with Tom Holland.
That's the one. That's the winner right there.
All right, Dylan. What do you agree with? Dylan? Do you agree with Taylor's assessment of that pairing right there?
Rarely do I agree with Taylor's assessment. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I feel like this is going to be a Hugh Jackman thing. I don't think they, you know, this is going to cost a lot of money for both sides, and it's going to be a split. It's going to be weird. It's going to be maybe a bit risky, and so I don't think they're going to take a risk. Like, I don't think Sony in particular would want to take a risk. Like, I don't think they would sign the deal if it was. I mean, maybe if it was
Daniel
like some
Radcliffe.
huge actor. Say that again, sorry?
Daniel Radcliffe, if they're like, if Marvel's pitching them like, hey,
No.
Danny's coming in, yeah.
No Daniel Radcliffe. But so yeah, I feel like from Sony's side of it, it would be a pretty raw deal for them if it was not Hugh Jackman. So if I think this is happening, I think it would be with Hugh Jackman. The question is which Spidey do you get? And I feel like Andrew's out of the picture. I don't think they would consider him for this. I think it would be between Toby and Tom Holland. Tom Holland obviously because he's just the current guy, but Toby because that would just be, the early 2000s wet dream combo. So I feel like that would be the one I would see. And I don't know what the story is for it necessarily, but I think that would be the dream thing. I know we've theorized that it could be a thing with Secret Wars, or I guess probably not Doomsday, but yeah, Secret Wars. But yeah, maybe it is. Maybe they set it up. Maybe it's a little 1-2 punch moment. Maybe they do this movie, then it leads into Secret Wars. Probably not, I guess, based on timelines and stuff. But that would be the one that would make the most sense to me, and that one would also be the most hype for me as well. I mean, Hugh Jackman and Tom Holland, I'll take that too, though. That would be a good time.
Yeah, like also we didn't get the full movie. They were only in Thor 4 for a little bit, but I remember after Avengers, Infinity War, but then Endgame, everyone was like, oh, we need that Thor Guardians team up movie, right? They never fully went through it. James Gunn stuff happened, Taika stuff happened. They had them in there for a little bit, but you could have that where whatever it is, but if the rumor is it's kind of one of the teams is Toby and Hugh, that could be the start of it, and then it's okay. I feel like they probably already know people are going to like that. Then it's okay, let's spin this into an easy, they can make $1 billion by just the two of them. They don't even need the rest of them, if
Don't
they're
even shake hands.
Yeah, they shake hands, make the deal. Toby's going to be the lawyer. He's going to do it all up. But, I think you could see that as a good reason for them to be like, oh, they really... And who knows? Maybe they saw them meet up and they already got good chemistry. So, like, let's do this. What are you... why are you pulling up Web of Shadows?
I want to see
Fantastic
that,
game.
Get fucking Venom in there with him, and then...
Wolverine gets the symbiote in this game. You got to fight him.
Yeah, fuck me,
I love
man.
this game, yeah. This game is... the symbiote takes over all New York.
Oh,
it was
look at that.
amazing.
That Venom Wolverine.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Love
I know it says
I'm there.
5.3 on IGN. Don't trust it. Amazing game. Fantastic Spider-Man game. Don't trust IGN ever. Kirkland, what you
Never.
going with?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a fun idea. I feel like there's so many avenues you could go about doing something like that. Like, it would be live action, right? Like we're speaking here.
Yes.
Like I would eat up anything. I would eat up an animated thing. I would eat up Wolverine jumping into the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show. Obviously, like
could
Wolverine's
happen.
such a fun character that could just bounce off of any rendition of Spider-Man. I think the most likely one, it's gonna be Hugh, for sure. If they want to, I agree with Dylan's assessment that like that is the most appealing for Sony side of it is if they can get Hugh in there because he just puts he puts single butt in seat. He's my gosh, I'm tripping over my tongue here.
Who wants the buttons?
Yeah, he is the attractive ticket item. I think Tom Holland would be the most probably likely one. Like if I had to put money on it, I would just choose him. Because Toby, that'd probably be like my personal pick of like believability as well as one that I would personally want because it is like the 2000 nostalgia one. But like even No Way Home, like Toby isn't in it that much, right? Like he is.
Third act though.
Yeah, but like that's different than doing a whole movie, and I feel like Toby isn't one to sign up for a full like jumping back into the tight
I think he
pants
will.
and do. You think so?
It just depends how many zeros.
I
on
think it's
that check. I think Toby will do whatever if they were a big enough check. Yeah, I'll be a full timer Spider-Man again. Sure,
Yeah.
I feel like Tom's like. I feel like Tom's a slave to the character in a bit because he loves Spider-Man so much. I feel like he's gonna hold on as much as he can. I feel like Toby's the money guy, and then I feel like Andrew Garfield's the quality guy because I feel like they had to coax him back to do that. And the rumor was, remember, that Sony had meetings with him after, and they like pitched him all these ideas to join the Venomverse and all this stuff. And Garfield's like, yeah, I don't really want to do any of that type of stuff. So I feel that I feel like Tom Holland feels like he is even though he's not the first Spider-Man, he's the first Spider-Man of the Avengers. So I feel like he does actually want to be there for that Miles handoff as well too.
Yeah, and that was another thing my mind was kind of going of just like the more creative side. We're getting away from like the more likely picks, but like, we're getting into Secret Wars. We know some names and stuff that we could be pulling from different Spideys to pull in there, like the ones that we've already seen. But like, what if they just actually brought in like a Spidey that we haven't seen, like a Ben Reilly or something like that, just gets thrown in there with a Wolverine pairing, whether it's with Hugh or our new Wolverine casting, because Hugh isn't going to do it forever. Again, this is probably far less likely than just getting Hugh and a familiar face to just do a Sony and Marvel pair up. But yeah, just thinking about the possibilities of different like that would just be so cool though. You get like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, he sees Spidey, you expect it to be like, I don't know, Tom Holland takes off the mask, it's like a blonde dude. It's like,
it still could be Tom
Holland
though, because he's a clone of Peter Parker, right? So you could just have Tom Holland be
blonde Tom Holland. Yeah, it's hard for me to picture, but you could absolutely. That'd be man, that'd be so sick. Like again, even if it's super minor, but again, creative, highly unlikely to happen. But
I'm hoping we get the clones at some point so we can get blonde Tom Holland. There's a soccer ad out there so you can find him blonde. If you put him blonde, he did one this year and the whole internet was like, it's Ben fucking Reilly, look at him and stuff. Yeah, I think it's probably Hugh. We haven't talked about this. I covered on a Trash Told You once. There was like a lower C tier rumor, but still was a C tier rumor that the ideas for the reset they want to do, which comics have done, they want to have 2 Logans in the MCU. So they want to have the young Logan that's going to be the X-Men, and they want to have like they're going to Wolverine, and then they want old man Logan so Hugh can still be around and do this stuff. Yeah. They have done that in the comics, so there is precedent. I think that is, I don't know, as an actor, I don't know how much I would love to be the young Wolverine if the other guy's still just sticking around, because it just feels like at any point if people don't like you, it's like, we'll just swap you out for this Avengers.
I mean, it's a good paycheck.
True, yeah. If you're just like fully that wise, then it's completely fine. But if there's anyone like, if you're like a Tom Holland, and it was like, imagine like, well, Toby's gonna be back permanently now, and like you're still around, you're in the Avengers, but like we're doing the solo movies with Toby now. So, but yeah, I think it would just be Hugh, and I don't know which way I could go, because like in my perfect world, I feel like I'd rather Tom keep doing stuff with the street people. So more of Punisher. I want me to get a full movie with Daredevil, get him with Kingpin. So I actually would be down for just very much like Deadpool and Wolverine, where it's Toby and Wolverine, it's Toby and Hugh, and let's say they semi had a rivalry in Secret Wars, they're back together, and it's like, fuck, we got to work together. This sucks, and it's a good buddy thing, right? Because I think my worry is too, like, what can Tom learn from Wolverine? Like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, right? Like I don't want to be like another older male that's like, oh, like, I just have so much rage, I don't know what to do with it, Logan. Like, I don't need that from Tom Holland anymore. Like, I don't think Punisher's going to be that clearly. I think he's going to be like more of an adversarial. And then Hulk, I think, is going to turn into the Hulk, so they're going to fight him, right? So I don't see the Cumberbatch or Iron Man role where it's like older seniors like bestowing wisdom. So I don't think I really want that dynamic. I guess you can have a fun dynamic, but I think I'd rather have Tom with the street level characters or Tom with the new Wolverine. It's like, okay, whoever they cast, this is them together. This is the new class, right? So I'd rather Hugh and Toby. And then I'd rather, if they did Garfield, I want him and Ryan Reynolds. They got good chemistry. There's that time they kissed at the Oscars. They could really play up the Deadpool as like a crush on Spider-Man with Garfield. I think Garfield would be like perfect for that Deadpool. Out of all the Spider-Man, if you're like, who could you put in a Deadpool movie? I think Garfield's the best fit, like comedy wise. Tom, like, I think he's good, but I just don't think he's like the perfect at comedy. I think Toby just, it's just Toby in a we'll see, but Toby in a Deadpool movie, there's just something where it's like, I don't know if this is gonna go like perfectly. Like I don't know if he's gonna play into the joke.
Like a couple scenes, like he does a little cameo.
Yeah, but like if it's like Deadpool and Logan, it's like no, and that's where I think Garfield, he would kill in a Deadpool movie. He'd be fantastic. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping if it's Hugh that it is Toby, and we just get like, and just make it a one-off. Just make it like, yeah, there's a multiverse world travel one, or maybe this is the movie we finally go into Toby's universe. Maybe we don't get that in Doomsday and Secret Wars, but Logan ends up there, and we get to see Kirsten Dunst, and we get to see, I guess you can't see James Franco, but like other people that were in that universe, and then what they've been up to, because I don't think we need to really go back to the Fox X-Men
Dickovich?
universe. Maybe he's like, oh, I know where you can stay, Logan, and Logan's staying was Dickovich. Like I don't think there's any, because they're bringing all the X-Men back for
that's
Dooms.
good.
What?
No, I'm just saying that's good. I like that.
Yeah, and then he can end up with Ursula. He's like, oh, yeah, you're my perfect woman. I like those nut cookies. But like, I think the thing for me is like, with them bring back all the X-Men for Doomsday, I don't think we also need to go back to Fox X-Men again. Like we did that to Wolverine. We're doing that again now. So if it's the reverse where Toby just ends up there, it's like, like we've been here a lot. Where Toby's universe, I'm still surprised we got him and MJ are together. That's all we got. Not even that they're married or have kids. Like we had no updates whatsoever. I guess the rumor was Toby wanted to be purposely vague about that because, again, he sees the money on the fucking wall. I'm telling you, he's like, yeah, don't share anything. We want people to want that. So, that's my theory, and that's what I'd want. So, and I'm down for it. Like, sure, I'm fine with Hugh doing it till he's 90, like the joke is, So, all right, next up. Kirkland, we're getting Han heavy, Hunt for Gollum. It's no longer just a thing in the wind. It's no longer just an idea. It's been always happening, but it's like really happening now because we're getting casting. So Kate Winslet came from a C tier, but then it got backed up. So all these rumors came from that same scooper. So I'm going to say, came from a B tier. I'm going to say they're very likely happening. But so Kate Winslet is added as the female lead. No role yet of what it's been, so not sure if it's someone we know. Some people have speculated it's like Aragorn's mother. Some people have speculated it's this character, but still Kate Winslet is the female lead. We have Anya Taylor-Joy. Who? Anya Taylor-Joy? Because Taylor's trying to push that narrative earlier this week. Anya Taylor-Joy is in there. We don't know if that's a new character, if she's Arwen, if she's Galadriel, so we don't know about that. And then I didn't write his name down. Fuck. But I think it's like Leo. Oh, yeah. Leo Woodall. Is that who it is? Woodall. Leo Woodall. We had talked about this, and it looks like it's actually happening where Aragorn is getting recast. Apparently, this Leo Woodall guy is the top choice. I can kind of see it looks-wise. I think, and this is where I'll start with Kirkland. I have multiple hangs with this movie, but the Hunt for Gollum takes place relatively close to the Fellowship of the Ring, right? Kirkland?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So my issue here is that Anya Taylor-Joy is young
like a
Arwen.
baby
Well, that's my thing, right? Like if
Yeah.
she's young Arwen or if she's young Galadriel and he's young Aragorn, it's that weird thing where, again, too, Elijah Wood's coming back, Ian McKellen's coming back, so it's like half the cast is going to be the same actors playing the old characters, and then we're going to have like Arwen and Aragorn new actors looking younger, but it's supposed to be like, what? Like you're supposed to tell me in weeks later that guy turns to Viggo Mortensen. Like I had a big enough problem with Solo because isn't Solo like 5 years before New Hope, something like that?
Yes.
And I could never, like in that movie, just looks, vibe. I could never see Alden Ehrenreich get to Han Solo, but at least that's 5 years. This is like 5 weeks at most, like maybe less than that. So, how you feeling about some of these castings there, Kirkland, as the Middle Earth guy?
Yeah. I don't feel super hot on them. I feel like I've been in a weird place just overall with this project. I feel like just since the time that it was announced to where we are now, the spark has just kind of faded. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's because Rings of Power or something, but it's just like I don't want to get too hyped on something like this because I feel like it'll just set myself up for disappointment especially in the fact of like thinking about how close this would be to the events of like the Fellowship of the Ring, and like we're completely recasting characters that, again, it's impossible to do this, but like these characters don't really age in the cases of like a Galadriel or like you're saying a young Galadriel. It's like, no, the Galadriel would be the exact same age actually. Yes. like technically she's like an elf that just lives forever.
They look pretty similar once they get into like 30-year-old territory.
Yeah, and like Aragorn, like I can see this guy as a ranger, but like to be thinking him as Viggo Mortensen, like I just feel like it's going to be a solo thing, and I feel like that's probably going to be the general audience's perception, and unless it's what's your finger doing up in the air?
Because you never answered me. Are you and Shay watching Vladimir?
No.
Okay, because I said something and you're like, because I
I just saw it on the
Okay.
telly, as one
Okay,
would say.
he's in that
and,
as the male love interest. So that's why I
Oh,
was gonna
okay.
I ask you if you had any recollection of him, but okay, continue. Sorry.
No. Yeah, no. So I feel like I can picture Kate Winslet in this type of universe. Like I feel like her voice, like she just feels like she would fit in a Middle Earth realm. Obviously, Anya Army. Like I am just interested in any project that has her in there. We'll see who she is. I will see this regardless, but I think it's I think it's a hard ask for me to get to that level where I'm like 9 out of 10 hype. Like, holy fuck, this project is going to be amazing. Like, I just don't think I'm going to get there. Really, any announcement, I don't think will really get me there unless, I don't think anything could really get me there.
Directed by Venom Let There Be Carnage director Andy Serkis. Don't forget that.
That would deter
Animal
me.
Farm director as well.
He already is the director, yeah.
Yeah, he is the
Forgot about that.
director. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Now, obviously, it's like retrospective now, but like now knowing what we know, would you have rather them just said we're gonna do the Hunt for Gollum, but it's gonna be kind of a reboot where it is set before Fellowship, but we don't want to use those same
Yeah.
actors. We're gonna do our own thing, so we can kind of play
I
around
think
with it.
so.
Because that's where I am now, is seeing everything
Yeah.
going down. So
Especially having like half people.
Yeah.
It's from the OG. It's like they're trying to get away with like, no, this is the same universe, the same story, the exact same Peter Jackson universe, that you've seen. Like, you could treat this as a prequel
Yeah.
to Fellowship when you're doing your marathons, kids. Like, no, don't try and fool us. This is like Sony universe type stuff. We're not incorporating this into our MCU type Lord of the
yeah,
Rings
and like I get it.
canonical events.
I
But
get it
that's
because
just
like you
me.
can't have Vigo even if he's de-aged running around flipping around. Like I get it. He's like a 6-year-old guy, so you can't. He's not like
Breaking his toe
Gandalf, right?
again
Yeah,
on set.
yeah. He'd be breaking his whole fucking leg this time, kicking that helmet. Like I get it. It's just that's where it's like in conception. I'm so curious how this is gonna play when we do get there because I think it's gonna be that marketing of like you remember Middle Earth, you remember these, but then when it's like. Is that Aragorn again? And I'm not sure. Maybe they're gonna play with it. Maybe they're gonna say the Hunt for Gollum was actually like 2 years before, but that's like Star Wars shit where Darth Vader's like, oh, since the last time I saw you, I was the master and you were the apprentice, and now it's changed. But then they're like, oh, well, in Obi-Wan, the TV show, he actually meant like he saw him only like a couple years ago. It wasn't the 20. And it's like, all right, I guess you can say that, but that's just some bullshit line. So like when Gandalf says to Frodo, like, I searched for the creature Gollum everywhere. I take that as like that's recently. Is he gonna say that was a couple years ago I searched for Gollum and I couldn't find him? So it's just like again they're walking on glass here. But
Yeah, I feel like something that I appreciate about Lord of the Rings as a kid, and I was pretty young, but like I feel like I didn't know a lot of the actors who played those characters going in.
Yes.
So to me, it was like this actor like is this person, and for many of them, it took like years before I like saw them in other stuff and like, oh, this is like an actor who does this other stuff. And I feel like that's kind of the case with Rings of Power as well. The Hobbit, I feel like they switched that up a little bit where there's more people that I was just personally familiar with, and so I don't know. There's something like I loved Anya, but I don't. There's something weird to me about her being in here. It's just she's such a known actress. I've seen her in so many things, and so obviously that is like a personal bias thing for me. So just as much as I love her, I think it's going to take me out of it a bit. And like I think so much of the part of the fantasy for me of Lord of the Rings and buying into it is that I didn't really know the actors, and maybe they transform the looks a lot and they look very different. But Anya has a very distinct look, obviously, so it's hard to blend her in at all. Kate Winslet, maybe I think I agree with her. I think it's like a pretty good pick. Vibes wise, and I feel like I've only seen her in a couple things, even though she's like a very famous actress, so maybe that one will work better for me. But it is weird to mix match the two, and I guess we got like a little bit of that with The Hobbit, and obviously we know how that went. But this is a kind of a different thing. But yeah, the more I don't know, it's hard to get excited about this movie because it just feels like it's going to be extremely messy and it feels very cash grabby. But maybe it'll be a fun time. I hope it doesn't. I don't think it'll detract from my love for Lord of the Rings because I've already had that Hobbit trilogy to burn through some of those feelings.
you've already been tested.
Yeah, and I get Rings of Power, which has like some good stuff in there that I like, or some animated movies that were fun to go through and get some different vibes and flavors of it. So this is going to be a weird movie, but you know what? I'm probably going to see it with a couple buddies, and I think we're going to have a good time. So, or at least it'll be a time, I guess.
Yeah. And no, Dylan, I'm with you 100% on because they all in conception these are all great actors or great actresses. The Leo Woodall guy, I think he's like fine in this Vladimir show. Like he was good, but not in a way where it's like, oh, I could see him as Aragorn. You know, it's like, okay, like he's a solid like romantic male lead here. That's fine. But I'm with you for that's why I also hate the Disney Plus stuff. Like I know we always meme about him, but like I hated seeing Jack Black pop up in Star Wars because to me that just broke the immersion so much. And even Lizzo to that fact, like Lizzo, same thing. Like so, I wouldn't want the same thing here. And I don't think like Anya is that memeable, but at the same point, it is like, oh, you're Anya Taylor-Joy. You're not that character. So for me, Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, I'm with you. I always like either someone we've seen a little bit or completely unknown, like how we were with Finn, like John Boyega or Daisy Ridley, where it's just like, or even Oscar Isaac, like, okay, he did Ex Machina, but he was just like, just starting to become maybe somebody. He wasn't in a bunch of stuff, right? And then,
that's a good point. Like, yeah, Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, how they differ from something like a MCU or something, which very much goes like the opposite side of things. Like, get the biggest star possible. I mean, they do get some unknowns, obviously, in the mix, too, or things like that.
They still go like, we have Pedro Pascal, who's so hot right now.
It's like a very different strategy with the casting.
Yeah. And I feel like with MCU, it's like the character, right? It's like, okay, if this character's big enough, we can get Tom Holland, Spider-Man, that carries it. Where it's like, okay, Captain Marvel, let's get Brie Larson. She just won an Oscar. People kind of know her now. Let's like get a name. Or even Strange, right? Like, let's get Cumberbatch. People like him. So, Tia, how are you feeling about this Middle-earth, this news?
There's a point in time where I was pretty stoked to be getting more Middle-earth content. Because I'm definitely not as hard-pressed against the Hobbit movies as most people are. I definitely don't think they are on any wavelength, same as the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's in its whole entire league of its own. But I always am down to see kind of more expansion with this world and whatnot, which is why I'm kind of like game for Rings of Power to a certain degree. But this doesn't have enough juice, I feel like, nowadays to kind of be keeping me overly excited. I worry that we could run the risk of it being CGI fest like The Hobbit, rather going practical. But I'm hoping that if they do this, they stick with that Lord of the Rings. I'd even say Rings of Power has a pretty good degree of practicality usage in there with the props and the sets and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's absolutely what this needs to be. It needs to be that.
I think
no
they're going
CGI.
CGI orcs because I had read somewhere the reason they did that for The Hobbit is because Jackson actually hated the way the orcs looked in the original trilogy.
Why? They look so good.
He thought they
More
looked
like
too
alien.
human-like. Yeah. So that's why. And he is a producer on this movie. He's not directing, but he is producing, and I think he might be at least writing the story. So I think you're getting CGI orcs. And it just saves money, too, unfortunately, right? But yeah, Rings of Power.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
It's gonna be us looking at those orcs.
Absolutely.
But who knows? Maybe Andy will go, hey, I respect that, Peter, but I want to go. But even then, Andy's fucking Gollum. Like, he's like CGI mocap king. Like, he's like, yeah, let's mocap all these motherfuckers.
And make them talk weird.
Yeah, I'll voice them all. I did in the books, right? He does in Lord of the Rings. I don't know. He voiced everybody. So
Amazing
like,
narrator.
We're just going to pay for these 4 actors. I'm going to do the voice of all these orcs. Easy.
We'll save
easy
so much money.
$250 million for us. Paycheck in the bank.
But yeah, I don't know if there's enough pull. That's all. When it comes to the castings, though, I mean, Anya Taylor-Joy, trying to think who would she be playing in this role? Would she be playing like a Hobbit or something?
I did
like
give
that,
you a couple
or?
options, but I'll give it to you again. The rumor had been either young Galadriel or young Arwen. So there you go.
She definitely has an elven complexion.
She's definitely playing a fucking elf, man.
Yeah.
She's playing a fucking elf for sure.
Yeah, it's just the young Galadriel. I can't see that at all.
Who's her?
I feel like
who's her fucking dad again? Who's Arwen's dad? Why am I forgetting his
Elrond?
name? Yeah, which was Elrond. You know?
That'd be cool.
That could totally
She's got
work.
the forehead for it.
Yeah, let's do it up.
Mrs.
Do that
Elrond.
turn.
Yeah,
Arwen's
maybe it's
Elrond.
maybe it's
Superman.
Arwen's mom. I don't know, but I think it's
See
gonna
that.
be an elf, Taylor.
Yeah, no,
It
I
could be
think if they're
Aragorn's mom, I guess, like a flashback.
It could be, and maybe
It's the
maybe her and Kate
childbirth
Winslet play the
scene.
same character though, right?
Oh,
They could share that, right?
Oh,
Flashback to
there you
Anya,
go.
and then you get Kate Winslet when she's the adult with young Aragorn.
it's true.
That's
like a
crazy.
Freaky Friday situation.
Yeah, they
switch
swap bodies with Aragorn.
I like the idea.
What do I
of,
do now?
It was just the plot of Freaky Friday with two new characters introduced into the Lord of the Rings realm, and then somehow
Gandalf.
Gollum's involved.
Yeah.
Gollum's
Gandalf.
not even in the movie. It's just the title.
Gandalf's like, what a predicament we've gotten ourselves into, and he's trying to work on magic to flip him back, and it's just pure comedy. Yeah.
I like
The
the
trailer
idea.
is like a 90s comedy. It's got like that rock music. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
This summer.
Whoa, yeah. Ready to laugh your socks off, folks. What? Hunt for Gollum. Laugh your socks off.
I'd be so down for it.
What the fuck?
I like the idea that it could be like her playing an elf, like Arwen, and then you have that relationship dynamic between Aragorn and her and that younger standing. But then, like you guys said,
So they
it's
met.
supposed to be a few years before.
No. A few weeks before Fellowship of the Ring, not years.
Yeah,
Taylor,
a few weeks, and that's just. I mean, you don't just change that freaking quick. But I will say, when I looked at this casting for the boy here, Lee Woodall, is like, he does look like a little Vigo, but it's just the
Okay.
weeks factor. I just
He
can't
is
get with the weeks.
Yeah, he has some similar. I think the eyes he does, some of the facial hair he does. Body
Oh,
structure,
this guy.
not
He's
at.
in White Lotus. Okay.
Oh, is he? Yeah, body structure, not at all though. He's a bigger, like, stockier guy. Viggo Mortensen is a slender guy, so that's one thing that I don't think matches at all is the body type. So, yeah,
But Kate Winslet being in here, I think that's great.
Yeah.
She's got a fucking portfolio. Let me tell you.
Wait, he
Sound
was
like
in what is this Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire thing that he was in 2026?
maybe audiobook, probably.
It
That's
says,
what it is.
says video.
Oh, okay, well there
He
you
was
go.
in a video. What does that mean?
Trailers. Taylor, you can take this, and I'll start with you. You can just rattle them all off. I forgot to watch The Boys, Mike. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, Taylor just muted, so I don't
No,
know
I'm
if that
here.
takes
Keep
it.
going. Keep going.
And then I did also forget to put in. I don't think you guys have much to add, but Clay, Cocktail Clay, when you become a patron, you can submit questions to our newscast. He asked our thoughts on the Conan the Conqueror, like the King Conan like sequel movie they've been talking about doing with Arnold. I don't think you guys Conan the Barbarian
I
like
don't
that
even know
was.
what you just said. Yeah.
Did you any of you watch Conan the Barbarian as a kid?
Knew of him.
Yeah, Clay. I don't think it's so. I'm sorry. I'm just saying when I sent the Discord because I didn't think these guys had seen it. I think it's an IP that's like He-Man where it's too far gone. I think Arnold had a chance to make these sequels, but he decided to be the governor instead, and now he's kind of like, well, no, I'm not that, and I'll do this. I think we're past the era of people caring. I will likely watch it because I love Arnold, but I think Arnold needs something else. I think he needs like either like a big Judd Apatow comedy hit role or like a Logan, like a very dark, like something show. Because I don't think he's the greatest actor, but he has an aura about him. He has to look at some of Nick, like The Surfer, Taylor. Did you ever see The Surfer yet?
That was a
Taylor?
Nick Cage one, right?
Yeah. Dylan, I thought
Haven't
you
seen
saw
it
it,
yet.
right?
I didn't see that one. No.
Okay, I thought someone did, but he has to find his Nick Cage isms. The last few roles Nick Cage has done, I don't think Conan the Conqueror, Conan Barbarian 2 is that. But Taylor, I'll start with you. Talk about all these trailers, and you talk about The Boys because Mike, I'm sorry, I forgot to watch that one. But you're talking about The Boys, we're talking about Super Mario Galaxy, Disclosure Day, Obsession, and Hokum. So Taylor, the floor is yours.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, I'll just keep the boys one pretty quick cut. I think the idea of getting not U.S. agent Soldier Boy, Soldier Boy teaming
Pretty
up
much,
with
same character, yeah.
Soldier Boy teaming up with Homelander. That's gonna be fucking crazy. I can't wait to see how that kind of unfolds. And just there's so much going on here that with them bringing in the Gen V now and whatnot. Like it's just. I can't wait to see how crazy this shit's gonna get now that Homelander kind of has free reign over the world. Or I'll just say America, actually, because I feel like while he is very much flexing his authority, I think he's still remaining very much on a federal level and not going global, even though that's where he's trying to aspire to and get to that point. But I mean, each country has their own superheroes and whatnot. And of course, he's the only one of his kind, but. Yeah, it's gonna be. I can't wait to see how this is gonna go. I think it's gonna be one of our funner reviews because the boys. I feel like every season they always throw in some gross, weird, fucked up shit for laughs, and so I'm excited to kind of hit to that point. But yeah, no, it looks good, and I'm pretty sure Carl Urban's gonna bite the dust. He's gonna die. I think
I think lots of
Huey.
people are gonna die.
Huey might gonna die too. Yeah, Starlight.
Huey and Starlight are making it out.
You think they're making it out?
I'll pizza bet you. Don't take
You're
it.
that
Do
sure?
it, Taylor.
No,
Do
she
it.
got fucking insider
Do it.
news or something.
Don't
Do
take
it.
it.
Inside trading fucking figures.
Hugh's just a
inside.
good guy.
He
so I
wouldn't
think
tell
he
you
deserves
too.
it.
He's one of those guys.
You
No,
can let
I
it.
already got 2 pizza bets with you, don't I?
Sure. You're gonna owe me a pizza in May when Mando comes. You're gonna owe me.
I know.
You two, the left side over here is gonna.
Dylan, why'd you make me take that bet? Fucking.
What? We're gonna win. It's okay.
All right, next trailer. Taylor.
Let's see. Yeah, Super Mario. Super stoked on that. Got my tickets ready to go. It's gonna be fantastic. Just the fact that we're getting all like Birdo, and then who's the other guy from Super Mario 3? The Great Wart.
Yeah,
Is that his
it's
name?
Wart, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool to be getting these obscure like sideline characters that I don't think have been featured in anything else really Mario related except for that one game.
Wart's
Obviously,
a
Birdo aside.
Extreme deep cut for sure.
Yeah, so I think that's cool, and they make him out to be like he's like the fucking Russian guy from John Wick 4. I feel like Mr. Wick. I feel like that's who Wart's kind of
Same actor.
equivalent to.
Scott Adkins.
Yeah, Scott
back.
Adkins. He's gonna have his own like I'm Klaus Goon or something like that. I'm Klaus.
I'm Klaus.
I am Cloud.
I am Klaus. He's playing Doctor.
But yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to it. The movie just visually looks awesome, and I think it's gonna be an absolute good time. And I'm also excited to see what we're gonna for like a post credit and where that's gonna go into like the third movie and how things
Gotta
are just
be
gonna
the cousins,
keep on
man.
expanding. The cousins, yeah. It's
Cousins are
Waluigi.
Donkey Kong related, I think. Just to set up the DK movie. I think it's one of those two things. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
Wario Waluigi or just Donkey Kong.
That's what I'm mostly looking forward to is that Waluigi. I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, if they throw him in the end credit scene here, I'll be stoked. Just to have him on screen would be pretty exciting. What else do we got? We got Disclosure Day. I love that Spielberg just has a fucking ripe one for alien movies. Just I feel like he's just
He's got a ripe one.
he's got a ripe one. He's just always just ready to go.
Anytime there's UFO news, he's just rock hard. Like,
Oh yeah, he is.
honey, meet
But
me in the
the-
bedroom
right
5.
The funny thing is,
I got a right
I
one
was
for ya.
I was looking and I was doing some like some just
Gonna disclose
deep
this
dive
day.
in some information seeking and whatnot. Me and Ruben have been talking a little bit about all the some crazy shit, and one of the things though that I had found was that after that Three-Eyed Atlas debacle. Now people have shifted their attention onto Disclosure Day, and people are convinced this is a conspiracy that Spielberg is actually trying to announce the truth that aliens are real through this movie. And I'm thinking, you know what? I don't think
Fuck yeah.
that's the case.
He just ends with him and doing an interview with a bunch of political
Spielberg
people. Yeah,
starts
but-
going
yeah.
on
It
the
becomes
screen.
like fucking Man of Steel when Michael Shannon like takes over the TVs. It's just like
You are not
this
alone.
is how it happens.
See
Yeah.
Disclosure Day. Yeah. That'd be wild if he was an alien and he's been trying to tell us this whole time by directing
It's
E.T.,
coming.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah.
I mean, how many alien movies has he done?
This will be his 4th one.
His 4th. I mean, fucking buddy, let's go. I mean, it's just
Ripe.
it's ripe. It's
Got a
absolutely
ripe one.
ripe. So, no, I think at its core, like Clay, you had said in the Discord, you had no idea, like from this trailer, what they were kind of dishing out. And I'm kind of with you on that, but I feel like you get some weird sequences with the animals and whatnot. But I like the concept of this government organization can clearly take control of people. I think that's wild. That's super exciting to see what they're going to be doing by actually planting things in your mind that's not there, but that they can take control of you and they can make you see them present there, like in the house, and they can communicate. So it's just some crazy technology that's going to be interesting to see how that's unfolded. But I feel like the way the aliens are talking to the news anchor, I feel like, okay, maybe then this government agency has like adapted that technology and uses it themselves, and maybe some,
Or they've been aliens the whole time in the government.
or they've been aliens the whole time. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get something that's kind of a cool, wacky unraveling, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a good time, but I don't think it's gonna be as big a success and as huge as.
No, people don't care about aliens anymore.
No, people are off on other things. I mean,
What if
like,
he actually confirms the existence of aliens though? It'd be a
no one's
huge
gonna
movie.
care though, because like when you have congressional hearings where people are sworn in under oath, people that have like amazing credentials to back their history and their work history and everything, like where they're coming from, like people that worked in the Navy and the military and working at different levels of government, actually saying on the record in Congress, hey, we have non-biological entities that have been recovered from crash sites and all these other things, but no one is talking about it. They confirm all these things, but no one no one cares anymore about aliens. It's old news, and it's nuts that you can have actual disclosed information like that, but people don't care about it. So it's nice to get these kind of
Disclosure
movies
Day's
to
coming,
remind
though.
people.
Oh.
Disclosure Day's coming.
Steven's
Yeah.
gonna break it all open.
Yeah, but yeah. That aside, we got two more. We got Hokum and Obsession. Yeah, both of these just look fucking great. I mean, Obsession, I've never been in a scenario where it's like this, but I know what it's like when someone is like just fucking all over you and they need you and stuff. And it's just like when you're in another province and they're calling you saying you got to fly back immediately. It's like, fuck, I can't fly back. I'm here for the week, man. Like there's just shit that goes on that, I mean, I look at this guy and he's on the phone. He's like, how do I fix this? The guy's like, you can't. I'm like, man, buddy, I fucking feel for you, man. It's just pulling the heartstrings here.
Did
But
you
I think
do
it's
some sort of spell though to make that happen?
fuck no.
Well, that was this
No.
guy's fault. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you got to choose your words, man. All the fucking words. But no, I think the trailer looked fantastic. I can't wait to
Words,
see
man.
it. Words, man.
Words.
Words.
Yeah, that's gonna came during that scene. Well, how can we help you, sir? Words, man. Words.
But no, I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a scary, spooky, good time, and I'm down for that. And then lastly, Hokum. Man, I was telling my coworker today, because we're talking about horror movies. I'm just like, man, you
Steve Spielberg, you hear what he's doing? He's gonna release it all, man.
anything just with an old lady moving around in poses that they shouldn't be, I'm fucking done, man. It just scares the shit out of me. And I follow this guy on my social media, and he creates these little 30-second shorts of these old lady like moving around like demonically and shit. It's fucking terrifying.
So you don't
But,
like it, but yet you're subscribed to this guy who only posts content about
Because
that?
his
right
filming,
for him.
his cinematography is so fucking good, and I love it. I feel like there's inspiration to be found in
gives you
this.
a ripe one and everything.
Oh yeah.
Puts it on before bed. Yeah, said, let's watch some creepy old lady videos. You gotta show. You gotta
let's
send some of
watch
those
2
videos
hours
to me, Taylor.
I sent you
falls
one.
ashore.
I'll have to
Falls
send more.
asleep to it just on the TV. Going all night.
Madison's just fucking. I'm getting divorced. I'm done. I'm over this shit. I'm done with these creepy
No,
ass
Taylor's
old
got
lady
her with the
videos.
obsession curse, so she can't
Yeah,
leave.
that's true. Yeah.
But legit, like there's you want to do a good scary fucking movie, just throw a fucking old lady in there, and it's terrifying. Old
Is that what we
ladies
need
just
for the
have
next
the
GV
power.
film. Put an ad for
I
some
think
old ladies.
I think we legit the next GD horror movie
Mom,
throw a
what you up to?
fucking old lady in there. It's fucking terrifying, but they gotta have the wrinkles, the white hair. They gotta look innocent, and then they just fucking turn on you.
You guys can be on that set that day when you gotta film my mom all nude, running around doing crazy stuff. I won't be there in that one.
But yeah. Anyways, back to Hokum. I mean, okay. First of all, there's a lack of common sense in some horror movies, and if I'm a bellhop, I'm fucking working my shift at night, working the hotels, and I see, okay, you got the old school
Working the
elevator, and it's fucking dark, and you hear the fucking shit down the hallway, but you got the gate. I don't know in what fucking planet as a bellhop I'm gonna light my little light. I'm gonna stick my arm through the cage, just like when you're in the fucking pyramids and you see the rock wall and there's the hole and you think, okay, the handle's in there. And you gotta put your hand in, but you know your arm's fucking toast. It's the same thing. You don't
Sounds
put
like
your
he's
hand
a
through
model
the thing.
employee. He's getting employee of the month if you ask me. He's going above and beyond.
That's not above and beyond. Jesus fuck.
I hired that
That's
guy.
just ridiculous. But anyways, I mean, I think it's gonna be a great time. The guy's going there to spread the ashes, and he's gonna be just spreading around.
Someone's
this
gonna be
fucking-
spreading his ashes, I think, by the end of this
Yeah.
movie. The guy.
yeah,
Do you know,
that's
know that
true.
guy's name?
Yeah, he's the guy from Parks and Rec.
That's not what I asked you. I said, do you gonna know the guy's name?
Isn't it Adam Johnson or something like that?
Yeah, Adam Johnson.
Yeah, he's Dwayne's brother, actually. That's how
Porn
you got him the
name.
gig.
Adam Johnson.
Adam Scott.
Oh, I was close.
Dan Cook, pay per view, 20 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, so good. Look at these
There you
fucking
go.
abs.
See these? We're going summer of these. Dylan, are these trailers ripen you up?
Yeah, what was making me most right? I think that, well, Disclosure Day looks good. I don't think I have any new thoughts on this one from the other trailers I've seen, but it still looks good. Excited for that one. Obsession, I really liked the teaser trailer we got for this one last time. This trailer showed a bit too much, and not, like, it looks good, but and I kind of is, I guess, a little bit maybe what I was expecting the movie to be, but I kind of liked the mystery from that first trailer of just setting up the premise and then nothing else. and now I feel like I've seen a bit too much. So I don't know. Ruined a little bit of the hype on that just because I feel like it's kind of a known quantity now. Hokum, I think seeing Adam Johnson here, like, this is really cool. Like, in a post-Severance world, I feel like his career is going to go in a very different direction than it was at before, and this feels like kind of stepping in the direction that I'd like to see him go. So I don't honestly, the trailer didn't do a whole lot for me. I didn't think it was that good. It looked a little generic for me. I didn't get the old lady hype from like Taylor had, unfortunately.
Send him those
But-
videos.
Yeah, I got to subscribe to that guy with the 30-second grandma shorts. But I mean, I do like
Scott
Adam Johnson
Dunn.
in this role. I think it's cool. I'm excited to see this kind of trajectory for his career here. So we'll see what happens. And then, honestly, Mario, a little deflated after watching this trailer, and I can't really
Not
give
a
you
Wart fan.
What's that?
Not a Wart fan.
I mean, I'm not a big Wart fan, to be honest. I don't think it's that. I mean, it's cool to see Birdo in there. That was fun. I don't know what it is. There's something about this trailer. Just I was like, maybe I'm not that excited for this movie. I don't know. Maybe it's this trailer. Maybe I've seen because there's been like 7 trailers, so maybe I'm just burnt out of trailers. Travis is correcting me saying it's 3, but it feels like 7. So I don't know. I think maybe I'm feeling a little burnt out. So I don't know. Maybe I was gonna rewatch the first one. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'd be extra burnt out if I did that. But
This was the final trailer, at least, still, so you won't see another one again. So
well,
this was
we'll
the
see. We'll see. They'll drop a final trailer.
This was the on.
But there's some cool
sale.
things like Bowser walking around with the axes. That's a fun little throwback to like in Mario 1. You know, when you have to take out Bowser, he's always just hucking axes at you. So that's cool. I like to see that. But yeah, I think it'll be a fun movie. But I don't know, something about this trailer in particular just deflated the balloon a little bit. There's still a lot of air in there, but it's not quite as like, you know, when you're like just playing soccer in the house, kicking the balloon up and down. It's getting a little bit harder now because there's a little bit less air in there. So.
Been there for a few weeks.
Not quite as ripe as I
not
once
ripe,
was. You
no.
know,
Creepy
getting some
old
brown
lady.
spots on the banana. So
Creepy old lady got Taylor. His camera's going. So damn. Kirk.
It's like The Ring, or not the. Yeah, is it The Ring?
Yeah.
The
Watch
videotape?
7
And
days.
then
If
it
you
comes
watch the
out.
old
Yeah.
lady. You've never. Oh, I hope.
I've
we
never
do-
seen The
I
Ring
hope we
either,
retro that
actually.
one day. Oh. I wonder if it holds up. I remember it being. It is definitely like a iconic horror movie of that time, at least.
Yeah,
So.
I felt like I'd seen it because of Scary Movie 4.
yeah,
Of
me
course, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, bitch. I can't wait to see Brenda again in the summer. You know?
Oh man!
Oh, you don't fuck with me. I'm kicking this. Cindy, I'm kicking this ghost bitch ass.
She's so good.
And when they found the funeral for her, then she looks so peaceful. And she's like,
Oh, I've not
forgot
rewatched
about that
in a
scene.
long time.
great stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Trailers for me. I'll start with Disclosure Day because I started this trailer. I put it on hesitantly because I really don't want to know anything going into this movie. Like I really like the initial tease. I put it on. I had my headphones on. I was kind of like doing some dishes a little bit, and then as it was going along, I'm like, oh, I really don't want to see this. This is showing quite a lot of stuff, and I was like panicking to pause it. So I saw some things that I wish I didn't. Honestly,
I'm sorry. I
could've
just talked about the fucking
No,
trailer
no,
to
you're
you,
good.
too.
I saw what.
Actually, we're going to do a full breakdown. Bring it up right
yeah. Pull up that trailer.
Ultra
Pull that
zoom
trailer.
in.
I don't think it'll like ruin anything, but like
You'll forget in a week, Kirkland. You got a goldfish
yeah,
memory.
it's true. From where I was at though, like I felt really no idea what the hell's going on, other than this is like an alien movie, and Emily Blunt looks like she's saying something weird. Like that's all I knew from the previous trailer that I'd seen, and that's kind of where I wanted to be. But I digress. Mario. I feel like I didn't really move the needle that much as the trailer was going on. I feel like I'm gonna like it. I like the first one. What was shown here, like, it just looks like more of the same and more like I don't think I can't see why I wouldn't like this movie. It seems like it is just more of expanding upon what we kind of had last movie without like the origin of the Mario Bros, of course. But yeah, I'm excited to see Rosalina, Peach, familiar faces. Bowser's just like back in the trailer. Like I don't even care. It's just like, yeah, okay, Bowser's the enemy. Let's just get him out in the trailer. Why waste time, right? So yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be great. What else do we got cooking? Hokum. I I have a feeling this movie's gonna be disappointing. I don't know. It looks interesting. I do love Adam Scott, of course. Rewatching Parks and Rec
Johnson,
always. And yeah, he's so great. Babe, Dane Cook, pay-per-view.
20
He's
minutes,
so
let's
good
go.
in everything that I've seen him in. We just subscribed to Apple's TV, so I can finally watch Severance. That's been on the docket for a while. So yeah, I'm excited to digest some Adam Scott, and I think this will be one I see, but maybe not right away. I think it'll sift through the initial sifter of horror movies that I see right away. Yeah, and then bouncing off that and Obsession. I really didn't like the initial teaser. I think Dylan and I did a cast that we like. We're looking at that first trailer, and I really wasn't positive on it. This trailer looks so fucked up and creepy, and it's a freaky looking movie. It's not one I'm itching to get onto right away, but I think this will be one that I do see, and I have a feeling that it's gonna be one of those movies that, like, even if it's not amazing, that lead chick is probably gonna get like if we see it, like a Golden Geeks nom. Like,
Yeah.
just like almost what's that movie with it's not Let Her Speak.
Talk to Me.
Talk to me. There, Let Her Speak. Like, yeah, just that type of thing of like someone being possessed and just going through a whole range of acting and body acting and just being fucking terrifying, because she looks like a deadite at multiple times in this trailer. And yeah, so definitely a step up from the initial teaser of just seeing more of those things. So and what am I missing?
That's it? You got them all?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll go quick because my laptop's about to die in like a minute or two. So I don't much. Mario looks like Mario. It looks like Illumination made a Mario movie. You know how I feel the first one. I think you're just getting that rinse repeat. You're getting the cutscene movie. I'm looking forward to having fun with the kids watching it. But cool. Got some other characters there. I hope I like Donkey Kong more. But yeah, it looks same. Don Glover's Yoshi. All right, sure. Let's happy he's getting a nice paycheck for that. You know, I don't know why they hire these people for like like what, like anybody could be Yoshi, but that's okay. What else? Disclosure Day. I'll say when it ended, I got chills. Luckily, I still feel like they are revealing stuff, but I don't know. I don't think it's so much that I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of ruined, or I figured it out. I feel it's kind of what Terry was saying. There is kind of multiple avenues you could go with the government, the alien, the tech. I've already seen some theories. Oh, is Josh O'Connor an alien? Emily Blunt. Like, some people have said, like, oh, what if these people are all aliens and they're like sleeper cells? They just don't know it. That's why they can like speak like that. I don't know. I love all the theory crafting. I love that people are still thinking it's a sequel to like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I don't know if that's true or not. Obviously, we won't for a bit. But no, I'm just really wanting to love this movie because I haven't loved a Spielberg movie since War of the Worlds. Speaking of him doing an alien movie, so it's been a long time. I've liked a lot of his movies, but haven't been in love with any of them. So I would like to be. But yeah, the end of this trailer, I was ready to walk into the theater and watch this right now. So I'm looking very forward to that. The only thing that's going to hurt is like if we get to that release weekend, it's like rocking a nice 50-40%. It's like, oh man, like, and I think there's always a chance that could happen. I don't think so. Spielberg's one of the greatest, so I don't think it would be a fail. But if it takes some big swings and doesn't hit, then maybe there's a chance. But I'll be there day one. Obsession. I liked the trailer, love the vibe, love the look of it so far, and I think, yeah, Kirkland's right. That girl, I think it's going to be a breakout performance. My only worry is because the whole trailer was this, I hope it's just not at a 10 the whole time. You know, there was that one moment where they're watching TV and she looks at him and he turns her head back. That was very cute and like fun because she's like clearly starting to obsess on him. I hope it is like a slow burn. I don't want it to be like, okay, the first act she's kind of normal, and then act 2 and 3, it's just like that party scene, her going crazy, running around. Like, I don't want it to be like, I get it's going to amp up, but I want when she's at her worst to be like third act, like end game of the movie. And that's my only worry with seeing this. It was obviously the trailer, so they're showing you like the parts that want to get you in. I was just worried of, oh man, what if act 2 and act 3 are just like this, like, okay, day 1 or 2 after this curse, she's kind of a little different, but then after that, she's just banana sandwich. I don't want that because that could be just kind of too much. And then it's like, okay, what are the routes we go to? I am going to predict that this guy's going to kill himself because in the end of this trailer, they go like, oh, everything's the way it is until you die. So I think hopefully he's going to be a nice guy, sacrifice, kill himself so she can have a regular life. That's what Travis told you. That's my prediction. That's just why they're based on the trailer. But I'm excited. I think as long as it reviews well, I will see that in theaters. And then Hokum, I'm looking very forward to. I really liked, I think it's called Oddity, the last movie this director did. That movie felt like a Goosebumps episode, but rated R, and that's what this looks like again. I haven't seen their first film that she did, but I just get the feeling that this person makes like very Travis coded stuff, and just the idea of creepy hotel resort. Parents used to say here, "Oh, the honeymoon suite's off limits," and then goes there. I don't know how the quality's going to be, but I loved a lot of the shots and the creepy imagery. So it could be something that gets really wild and maybe doesn't hold together at the end. But yeah, Adam Scott's great. So I'm looking very forward. I was already looking forward to this, and I think there's some good creepy imagery. Whatever that thing is at the end with like the white face and the horns and the black eyes, like that thing's fucking. That's fucked up. Whatever that is going on, and I think that's what you need sometimes, is like a good ghoul or a good monster to get you in the door. So yeah, honestly, like I'm seeing all these movies in the theaters. These got me all more excited. So I guess that's all you ask for trailers, right? Is to get more excited from them. So yeah.
Gorgeous.
When is that Passengers trailer going to be released to the public?
I don't know. I'm not the head of Passengers marketing. It's just Passenger, by the way. But
No, you guys remember that story when it was the car is driving along the road and the guy just pops up and fucking screams and makes you jump.
we
When
talked about After
Scream-
9, that teaser where the car drives
Oh,
by. And
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Said
that's
Passengers, and I thought of the
Yeah,
Not the other
that's why
one,
it's
no.
Passenger.
That's
No, not the other
Oh,
one. It's just
Passenger.
Passenger. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we're at
Something-
the Scream 7 movie. The guy right behind us, he's very vocal. And then, because I knew it was coming, the trailer came up, and so I was prepared for it. But when the guy popped into the car seat and scared them, that was 100% what the guy behind us was. He's like, oh, that fucking got me. I want you guys to see the trailer. It's good.
Well, I can't wait till it's live. Yeah, but like a full HD version, you know. So
I'll know what's coming though. So like, what's
That's
You might
true.
not.
Special
You
effect.
might not know what's coming.
It's surprising.
Yeah. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are done. Thank you very much for tuning in to episode 695. This was a good one. Lots of news, Golden Geeks. And we promise when we hear from you next, it'll not be boring.
Bye.